as you can. You marry the woman when she is young. The second she gets older, you dump her and you go after a young one. Young one, how old? I mean, very old, like 6 years old. Like the Prophet of Islam, his first wife was 47 years old. Some they try to make her young, they say 45. And then, which means almost 20 years older than him. And then the second wife was Sauda bint of him. And then he took the wife. Now the third wife is who? Is Aisha. Aisha is who? Is the daughter of Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr is who? Is a child molested like Muhammad. What the age of Aisha? Aisha, she was mature woman at the age of 6 years old. Islamic calendar. Our calendar is 5 years old. By the way, according to Muslims, Aisha, she had her period first time at the age of 2 days. She got mature very fast because of in Saudi Arabia, brother in Saudi Arabia, the weather there is very hot, and because it's very hot, the women they grow up very fast and they became women. Thank you very much. So how come women in Saudi Arabia right now they don't hot and get period in the age of 5 years old? Huh? What happened? It's cooler now? Any Abdul? Who is here a brave Abdul? Welcome everybody to the red tent of Allah. Who is new in our room? Who is here new in our room? If you are first time, tell me. Anyone here first time? We don't have first time here? Okay, this is you see, if you are first time, I was going to contact Allah and call him to get you some versions. As you know, I'm a person who speaks Arabic. And Allah, he speak only Arabic. So this guy, he don't play games. You speak English, he will not answer you. Because he don't understand. You see, this is the only God who speak only one language. You cannot pray for him in English. You have to pray for him in Arabic. This is why you see a Muslim Abdul in Pakistan saying, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. And he is saying it wrong. And then you say to him, Abdul, are you sure this is the correct way to pray to Allah in Arabic? He said, yes, this is it. This is the way. It's written in front of me. They write for them the letters in their language, and it sounds like they are reading Arabic, but the fact they are not. You know what I mean? Like now you can use Latin letters to make you read Arabic words. So you sound like you are reading Arabic, but the fact they are not reading Arabic, and they do not know what they are reading. And actually, majority of Muslims do not write and read until now. More than 75% to 80% of the population of Saudi Arabia until now do not know how to write, how to read. That explains why this is the most stupid nation. Even the Quran called the Muslims what? Anyone knows? What the Quran called the Muslims? Not me, the Quran. Fool. What else? What else? Fool. Number one, fool. What else? Slave. What else? It's about knowledge. Ignorant. You see, the God of Islam, he says that Allah, he sent a messenger from the ignorant to the ignorant. This is Quran. Even and the Quran call us the people of the book. You see, the Christian, the Jews are the people of the book. The Muslims are the ignorants. I'm not the one who's saying that. It's Allah. The guy with the red tent. Who? The guy with the red tent. Who is the guy with the red tent? Allah. Do you know, guys, that none of the Muslims knows what Allah means? Like, do you see this guy? His name is Word of Water, whatever his name. If you ask him what Allah means, he don't know. Ask him, Mr. Water, are you there? What Allah mean? I challenge you. I challenge you to answer. What Allah mean? What do you mean the God? Look at this stupid answer. So when you say Shahada, you say there's no God, but the God? So why Muslims don't say there's no God but the God, but you say there's no God but Allah? You don't say there's no God but the God. You say there's no God but Allah. So Allah is a name. Stop lying, Abdul. What Allah mean? I challenge you. What Allah mean? You don't know. Yani Abdul, Allah muzakkar ism? I don't think so. He's not muzakkar, he's not muannath. You know, he's lost. He's a shemale. By the way, Muslims, do Allah have a private part? If Allah don't have a private part of a male, how he say in the Quran, if you want to have sex, he will have sex with the virgins. With who? With the virgins. I thought the virgins Allah He made for you. Lately we find that Allah He might take them. Anyone? Who is a brave Muslim here? Yeah, dude. Uh, a camel boy wanna teach me my Bible. A guy who his prophet is full of lies, and he taught him how to be clean to the point he was so clean, and he take a shower in a water have dead dogs and women blood from period. Like can you believe it? A person who is cleaning himself, and when they ask him, hey prophet, why you are washing yourself in a stinky water? What they said? Stinky water. Look what Muhammad said. The water is always pure. Nothing make it dirty. Well, you know what? Let me tell you good news. The piss of a human being, 90% of it is water. Seriously. Like, do you think when you pee, you are peeing just dirt? No, it's full of water too. It's water. Stupid Muhammad. By the way, there is a hadith about golden shower. Is it true that the Prophet, they used to piss on him, and he was teaching Muslims how to clean it? And Abdul, you wanna say no? I challenge you. Who wanna challenge? Anyone? Seriously. People they piss at the Prophet, a woman she piss at him, and the Prophet was teaching them how to clean it out. Is that true? That women she piss at the Prophet? In America they call it golden shower. I don't know what they call it golden shower. That's what they told me in the chat room. Any brave Abdul? No, please don't insult the Prophet, Mr. Visible. Come on. The Prophet Muhammad was extremely educated person. As an example, uh, uh, they asked the Prophet, what will make the boy a boy and the girl a girl? Like what is the like what how their gender come to be like this? Like what will make your child when you're a woman she's get pregnant a boy or a girl? The Prophet, he got an amazing scientific answer. He said if the woman she have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If I get married, I will never have orgasm first because I don't want my sons to look like me, man. That's crime. He will hate me. He will shoot me, actually. Now I know how to prevent such a thing, evil thing happening. Like, I will never. So if you have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. I know we want second CP. Don't worry. I'm going to get married, and then I will have Christian Prince Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3, and then we open rooms and all sections. Just wait. And you will see my son in his diaper opening a room and says, any Muslim here? Would you want to debate me? Any Muslim? Any Muslim want to debate me? And no Muslim will be because this is a Christian Prince Jr. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old is he, you know. That's it. Once I left my room for 3 hours and I wasn't there. Just because my name is there, no Muslim dare to come to the mic. I came back after 3 hours, I lost connection. My name is stuck there. They told me nobody dare to come to the mic, not even one Muslim. Cowards. So do we have any Abdul here? We are not, we don't follow anyone. We follow the Messiah. Go and bow down to the black stone. Black stone kisser. Pagans. They speak about pagans when they are the first pagans in the world. They kiss a stone, they walk around the stone, they go to a stone at the stone, and they pray to the direction of the stone. And when they want to beat Satan, they beat him by a stone. It is the stone religion. They go all the way to the end of the earth to throw a rock, and then they die there. Did you see them? Did you see how many thousand Muslims they died? Do you know why? They want to throw a rock. They want to throw a rock at the house of Satan. I mean, Satan is there. That is stupid idiot. Do you think Satan he lived there? Like, do you seriously think Satan he lived there? Huh? And you tell me how Allah and Satan they live in the same city, man. The house of Allah and the house of Satan in the same city? They are neighbors? Do you think they are using the same cable internet? Allah and Satan they use in this they live in the same city. And like, can we fix the problem between them as long they are neighbors? What Allah is doing in the neighborhood of Satan? Huh? Any Abdul? Who is a brave Muslim here? Mr. Work, just to show you how stupid. What if I post for you a hadith right now? Your prophet, he converted Satan to Islam, which means he's a Muslim. What do you say about that? You see, you are trying to insult me saying I'm Satan, but you forgot that your stupid prophet said that Satan is a Muslim. And not only this, guys, the hadith says, for those who do not know the hadith, what it means, it's whatever the filthy Muhammad said. The hadith said that my Allah, he helped me against my Satan, so I converted him and he commanded me not, but to do good. Who command him? What? Satan command the prophet to do good? Who want to read the hadith for us? Let me get the hadith for you. Any Abdul? The prophet, he converted his Satan to Islam. Even Satan is a Muslim. Like, what happened, man? I'm not really surprised that Satan, he converted to Islam. And I'm not surprised that Muhammad, he agreed that the one who command him is Satan. Right? Your mic, bro. Want you to say something to us? Are you sure? Your mic.
Yeah, thank you. But I noticed something when you talk and you said something, you never said amen. When I heard some Christian when they talk, they after that they say, amen. But it's like you say anything like, and you know everything, and there is no amen. How the fuck you said you're Christian, dude? You are against your own teaching. You are against what Jesus said. This.
Just to show you how stupid you are, you filthy mouth person, the child molester. We use amin and you use it too. Can you tell me where you get that word from? You copy paste filthy Muslim? Is that true that your prophet he stole it from us? Is it an Arabic word? It is not. So the filthy Muhammad, he could not even find a word to finish the prayer with except copying the Christians and the Jews. Where do you get the word amin from? From us. And the stupid Allah, he said in the Quran, we made the Quran a pure Arabic. We made the Quran what? Pure Arabic. Is that an Arabic word? Liar, contradiction, mistake, miserable person. Why? Am I the one who tried to commit suicide, throw himself from the top of the mountain like your prophet? Is it true? Your prophet, he tried to throw himself from the top of the mountain, and each time he tried to jump, the angel Jibreel, he hold him from his panty. Is that true? Leave me. I want to commit suicide. Leave Britney alone. Leave Britney alone. She is an actor. Let her live. Okay, Muhammad, don't kill yourself. You are a prophet. For sure you are a prophet. No, I am not a prophet. I don't believe it. Leave me. I want to go. I want to go. Oh, Muhammad, come on. Don't do that. Come on. You are smarter than this. Prophet, you are really prophet. How I can prove it to you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like a prophet. I want to kill myself. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then, after all of this, he calmed down and he sent him back home. The second day, the prophet come back and he do it again. Now, can you tell me what's wrong with this prophet? Can you tell me what's wrong with your prophet, Mr. Brudeth? Why he insists he want to kill himself? Like, what happened? Huh? What happened, Muhammad? You have a mental illness? Hmm? I want to find this hadith. I want the Muslims to read it for us. I want to see how the Prophet of Allah he converted his Satan to Islam, and yet the Muslims. You see, since I said that hadith, this guy he is not calling me Satan no more. You notice that, all right? Because he's ashamed. He did not notice that Satan is a Muslim. Let me find the hadith. Where is the hadith? Yeah, this website is not good to find things. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, I found the hadith where Muhammad he converted his Satan. He converted him to be a Muslim. All right. Okay. Uh, look in the translation. Look in the translation. The translation, the word he became a Muslim is disappear. Who in here speak Arabic? Who in the room speak Arabic? You will see in the right side it says that Allah he helped me against him and I converted him to Islam. In the translation, it doesn't say that. It says I am safe from him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And look what happened to the hadith. The hadith is so long in English became two lines. This is uh, this is the diet of Allah. This is the diet of Allah. Let me find you the hadith in searchtruth.com. Um, you see this website is full of false translations. Unbelievable how liars they are. But let me find you the hadith in different website. The prophet who converted Shaitan to Islam. What? You think is Shaitan now he will go to heaven, he will get a lot of versions too? Really? How many versions Satan will get? Like Satan is not like a human. He can do a lot of work, right? Any brave Muslim here? Any brave Muslim? So the only Muslims we have are those kids. Who of you here Christians having questions about Islam? Anyone? Sahih al-Bukhari. Look like we don't have anyone except you see, Brudeth, you keep posting verses from the Bible. What's wrong with those verses? You don't even have an answer for any of. We are like destroying your religion for the last 1 hour, and you could not answer one thing. And all what you are saying to us, you are posting those. You can say whatever you say against me, but you can't answer me. You can't answer me. Can you? Can you or you cannot? Who is a Muslim want to answer me? Yeah, no, this is not correct translation. It says he became a Muslim. This is a false translation still. Submitted is false translation. False liars, you see. This is why I'm working right now on translating the Quran. Maybe in a few months from now I will have the Quran ready. The real translation, not the Muslim translation. And maybe if I have time I will translate the Hadith to expose those liars. Yeah, I'm working on the Quran translation right now. I'm working in two things right now. Quran and its roots book, which is going to show where Muhammad he got his religion from. This is going to be a very wonderful book for those who want to see where the filthy Muhammad he stole all his religion from. You see, everything Muhammad he has is stolen. Muhammad has no religion. Not even one word in his Quran is from him. Not even one. He is just a thief. Hey Joel, how are you? Hi. How is everybody? How is Santa Claus in town? Did the Muslim Santa Claus come to your town, Joel? Muslim Santa Claus in town. Jungle bombs, jump bomb bomb bomb, hey, hey, let us slaughter, let us slaughter, let us slaughter, hey, we are Muslims. Filthy, disgusting religion. Like imagine Muslims, they have Santa Claus, what he will do. He will be a Daesh Santa Claus, the prophet of Islam Santa Claus. Like actually, if we have a Muslim Santa Claus, can we trust him to have a child in his lap to take a picture? If the prophet himself, he married 6 years old girl, can we trust a Muslim Santa Claus to take pictures with the children? I will never let a Muslim touch my child, right? The Prophet himself, he married, not merely married, like, when a guy, he think about marrying a child, we need to ask ourselves, since when he is thinking about that sexually? Because what the point of marrying a child, she is 6 years old? Since when you are thinking about her? Maybe since she was 1 day old? Actually, Muhammad, he did wish to have sexual relationship with the women, and later he wanted her to be his wife when she was 2 weeks old. Do you know her name, Brudeh? Do you know her name? The one your prophet, he asked for her hand when she was, no, not Aisha, different one. Aisha is an old, she was 6 years old. That one is very young, not even 2 weeks old. She's just born. She's in her diaper. Brudeth, what do you want to say to us, man?
Dude, you are out of Christianity, I guess, for a long, long time. Because what you're talking about, how you how you behave, think you said, is totally against the teaching of Jesus, peace be upon him. Totally against. Man, if the Bible.
If I am speaking, exposing the one who's, who have sex with the children's will make me against Christianity, okay, I will be against Christianity. Don't worry about it. This is my problem. Hmm? If the one who exposed the child molester, he is going out of Christianity, that means there's no Christianity. Don't worry about it. We are the Christians, we know what we believe in. Right? That's it. The Pope of the Vatican could be this before you? Stupid. Ah, Abdul, come on. The Pope of the Vatican, he said what Muhammad he brought but evil and violence. Nothing. And the Muslims they start burning churches. Filthy, disgusting. You think you can stop us? Do you see what the Muslims did right now? Just to let you know what happened yesterday. I guarantee you that ISIS is going to be wiped up in less than 6 months from now. And not only this, Islam will be hated forever. Just go and read the news just yesterday what happened in Europe. Muslims now they fear they are going to be kicked out of Europe. Abdul, and this will happen in America too. If the Muslim commit any crime, you are very little tiny minority and you hate everybody, you want to kill everybody, but you forgot that you are nothing. Nothing. You know what nothing? Just wait what will happen when you commit your common crime. They will ship you free shipping and handling to Afghanistan where you came from. I'm not even I'm sure it's going to happen sooner or later. They will find themselves they have to ship you out. And then they have to attack your country, and they will look for the trade center, but they could not find it. Until now, they are looking for a trade center in Afghanistan, but they heard it's under the ground. Look at those filthy Islamic countries, what they have. What they have. Even the filthy, wealthy one of them, they don't trust their countries. They put their all the money of their princes and kings, the most filthy one, their money is in the West because they don't trust Islamic countries. Even a Muslim, when he want to seek asylum, he don't go to Muslim countries. Muslim countries, they will let him die in the street. He go to the kuffar because kuffar have mercy. Muslims, they don't. In order to feed you, in order to have you to give you a sandwich, a Muslim, he have to have sex with you. If a Muslim she asks refugee in Afghanistan, what is the return? Do you know what they are doing to the refugee in Jordan? Guys, do you know what they are doing in Jordan? They don't help them unless they have sex with them. That's it. You let me sleep with your daughter, I will give you a job. Do you have a daughter, she is young? Okay, bring her tomorrow. I will give you a job. That is Islam. There's a woman, she was in the desert, And this is in the time of the Khalifa, the best Khalifa, Umar al-Khattab. So she was in the desert and she was like, so she saw a man, a Muslim man, and she's a Muslim too. So she told him, please, water, please. He said, open your legs. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Open your legs, I will give you food. The woman, she said, shame on you. You will not help me unless you sleep with me. He said, I will not. Then the woman, she had no choice. So she let him sleep with her. When she went to the town, she arrived alive. She went to the Khalifa and she asked the Khalifa to punish this man for he raped her. The Khalifa, he said, Maharun, 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 which means it is your dowry. He gave you some food. You see how filthy they are? He approved the man that he's fine. The woman, she is dying. It's okay to die in Islam. He should not help you. He have no reason to help you. He asks you for return to open your legs for him. You know, and that's it. This is how filthy, disgusting this religion is. At work, you are so upset. At work, by the way, I'm gonna give you my book for free. Do you like to have my book? It's called, it has a very nice name. The Deception of Allah. Very nice name. Seriously. The most beautiful name ever you can imagine. Like you can put it in your library and your kids walk around in your house and they read The Deception of Allah. What do you think? Do you want to have it for free? You pay only for shipping and handling. The book is for free. You know, we just pay $100 for the shipping. What do you think, Abdul? I know you're smart. You would do it. Okay, let's make it $99.99. Okay, too much. That's too much. Let us make it. Okay, the book is for free and the shipping and handling is for free. You pay only for the stamp. All right? Come on, Abdul. Are you smart? And you know what? This book is full of versions. Seriously, a lot of version story there. Like you read it, you feel like you are in heaven. You will not be able to resist. Go ahead, Kawab. You mind?
I was just gonna make mention of what is going on right now in terms of France. Apparently, they've actually gone to Syria and they've launched one of the biggest attacks they've ever launched. The French have ever launched 20 bombs on ISIS targets. So that Francois Holland guy, that he's not playing. He's not playing, man. So he's really bombing the hell out of ISIS right now, in Syria, ever since the attack. So he's not messing around. Anyway, Mike is free.
Am I heard, guys? You hear me? The only way to teach Muslims how to behave is to nuke them. You see, if each time they attack one of our city, those who come from that city, we should nuke them. This is the only way to learn not to come again. If I am the president of France, I will go and I will nuke Daesh. I will not bomb Daesh. I will wipe them out of the existence of this earth in less than 5 seconds. I'm not going to wait until tomorrow. This is the only way to teach them how to behave. They will know that there is a serious consequence will happen if you do such a thing again. There's no other way to do it. We are not going to kill, you know. We are going to wipe those who they are the criminals. This is not a killing. Those are cockroaches. Those who believe that in order for them to go to heaven, they have to kill you, they are cockroaches. So we will send them up to Allah as fast as we can. You see, the Muslims are now, they are more brave because people like George Bush are not there. When George Bush was there, everybody's behaving. But now they have Obama and this guy, the president of France, a bunch of potato, tomato. They don't have leaders. This is the problem. This is why they are playing around and nobody is stopping them. The only one is a real leader they can fear really is Putin. The rest are a bunch of homo. We don't have leaders. Who is going to fight them? McCain? Hillary Clinton? I promise you, if you elect me, I will not go in war against ICE. So you will go a war against who? Right? Just make me a president. Just give me a week in the White House. Just week. Just 1 week. And you will see what I will do. The first thing I will do, I will nuke the red tent of Allah. And I will get all the versions of Islam. And I will take off their clothes. So the whole world will see how hairy they are. Because they are not versions, they are monkeys. And then the Muslims, they will get disgusted from Allah versions and nobody want to die. Because those Muslims are not dying for the sake of Allah, by the way. All those are horny, idiot, filthy. They want to get to heaven so they can have sex. This is about sex, not about God. Those people, they just want to have sex. Why you want to go to work? Why you want to suffer? Just go to heaven and have a lot of sex. You will be sleeping, and a lot of women, they are lined up just to have sex with you. Right? Yeah, they cannot get it on earth. They can, they want to go there. And this is a good thing for free, right? Yeah. You need a real leaders. Right now, we don't have leaders. This is why those Muslims are doing whatever they want. A leader who will start deporting someone he says he hates this country, deport him, even if he's a Muslim, by the way. You know what? Honest to God, if I am the president, if someone he say I hate America, I would deport him. It doesn't matter what his religion is. He's a Christian, he's a Jew, he's a Hindu, he's a Buddha, he's a Muslim. Send him wherever he go. Give him one-way ticket to hell. You don't like this country, get out. You don't like Europe, get out. A bunch of filthy hypocrites. They kiss the shoes of everybody to get a visa to come here. And when they come here, they want to destroy you. Go back to Somalia, where you are coming from. You will never pay bills there because there is no water and there is no electricity and there is no garbage to pay for and there is no sewage. Everything is free. And when you die, nobody bury you because you are dead anyway. You go to the grocery store, you don't find food there. You find bombs, ammunition, knives. The only nation who speak too much about dignity when they don't have it is the Muslims. Imagine guys, if a Muslim he sleep with a girl, I'm saying sleep like she's let's say a Muslim he met a girl, she's a friend, and they sleep in the same room. What will happen? What do you think a Muslim would do? What is the first thing will come to his mind? If she don't allow him, he will rape her. Not only he will not if she don't allow him, he will rape her. I guarantee you. The Prophet he went to visit his son, and he had sexual relationship with his own son wife. So what do you expect? We cannot throw? No, why we cannot throw? Like Al-Qaeda as an example, they were hiding in Tora Bora. Tora Bora, Tora Bora. There's nobody in Tora Bora. Nobody. And the stupid American, instead of wiping all Al-Qaeda in Tora Bora, they're waiting there. Like, okay, just bomb it. Put a nuke there. There's nobody living in Tora Bora except Al Qaeda. But be smart. How come we cannot nuke them? Why? Who said we cannot? Who said that? Those people, sooner or later, they will use dirty bomb. You will find yourself, you just trust me, you will see. Sooner or later, they will use dirty bombs on you. What do? You will wait for it? It's coming. So what do? And those who speak about a human right, they are very silly, very stupid, honestly. Because what is the difference between bombing them by normal bombs and nuke? Aren't you killing them anyway? Like, human right is against chemical weapon. Like, is it different? Like, is it nicer to kill them by burning them alive by the weapon you bomb them now? When the bomb go down, they are burned alive. So chemical weapon is a problem, but the bomb is okay. You know what I'm saying? You see the logic of come on. They want to kill you. They are your enemy. They want to kill you. They want to destroy you. This is the only nation who dance in the street celebrating the death of your people. What do you want to do? I'm telling you, the Muslims are very lucky that they don't have really a real leader. He can really teach them how to. This is the only way to teach them how to be here. Because as long you don't really take an action, those people, they will keep doing what they are doing. Notice in the time of George Bush, uh, terrorist attack became almost zero. Did you notice that? Since George Bush is gone, they are flourishing because now they learn that there is nobody is going to hit us for real. The scary one is gone. Al-Qaddafi, he gave his weapon for free without even negotiation. He saw what George Bush he did in Iraq. A week after, he said, okay, I will give you my weapon. He said to himself, you know what, I'm next. This is how those people, they understand. They fear, they don't respect. This is the religion of fear. Why they worship Allah? Because they fear Allah. Why they want to go to heaven? Not because they love Allah, because they want to have sex. You have to give them two things: fear and a motive. Now, they have the motive right now, but they don't have the fear. All right? Do we have any Muslim here? We have a very brave Abdul in the room. Who is the brave Abdul? Who is he? Let me move my shoes. Where? I see a gum. Where? Oh, that's one. That's a mosquito. Do you know the story of the ant who have a broken leg? Do you know the story of the broken egg, ant? Oh, this is a real story. Sit down, sit down, sit down. The Muslim, they invited someone, supposedly is an Egyptian, to an Islamic room, and the room became so big, man. They invited everybody, and supposedly the one who is speaking there is the Pope. Who? The Pope. This is a Pope who became a Muslim. Now, we never heard of him. Anyway, he's the Pope, and he told them the story. And I never heard of an Arab Pope ever. But anyway, things happen in Islam. The Pope, the Muslim Arabian Pope, he's an Egyptian. He said, after I converted to Islam, first at the beginning, the Pope, he said, Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala, etc. And then he said, the Nasara, in Arabic, there's no Christian who will say the word Nasara. We Christian, we don't use this word. This is an insult for us. This is a word in the Quran. We don't call ourselves Nasara because Nasara actually is a wrong word for used to be for the Christians. Nasara are not Christians. Anyway, so he said because he converted to Islam, the Catholic, they jail him and they put him inside a room, have before it 12 doors. How many doors? How many doors? 12 doors. And every door have a 12 lock. How many lock? 12 lock. And every lock have a 12 keys. I don't know how this happened. But don't tell me, please. I don't know. We got this from Alice in the Wonderland. Uh, and the 12 keys, every day they take him out, and there is a 12 lions. What? How many? There's 12 lions, and they order the lions to beat him with their tails. What they do? Turn to right. Your tail up, your tail down. 12 lions, they beat the guy every day. And there was an ant. This is why I'm remembering the ant story now. And he said, and that ant was an ant with a broken leg. Like a guy is telling us a story about the 12 lions, and he noticed an ant have a broken leg. Like how you notice that? How you notice the ant anyway? All right? So anyway, this is a very, I wish at that time I have a recording program. This was a long time ago. And later the Muslims themselves, they found out that the Muslims, they invited this guy to scam them and ask for donation because a lot of people, they donate. They donate because they want to find a place where they can hide the Pope who converted to Islam. You see, and guys, do you know how he was saved? Anyone know the story here? Anyone know the story? Look what happened, guys. In his jail, there's a bathroom. Makes sense, right? You have a bathroom. He opened, he left up the toilet seat and he went inside the sewage. And he came out all the way in Egypt. Now, where is the Vatican? What is the Vatican? The Vatican is in Italy. Where is Egypt? Cross the sea of the Mediterranean. So this guy, he crossed the sea in the sewage. It's not hard to believe, right? And for sure, Allah helped him. And Allah can do a lot of miracles, right? So he went inside the sewage. He came up in the sewage of Egypt. Any Muslim want to try? Anyone? You know what? I'm making tea. You believe it or not? I did heat the tea already 3 times. Each time, take the mic, somebody. I go to the microwave. I heat up my tea, and I came back here. And then somebody would take it. By the time somebody take the mic again, my tea is cold. Let me get my tea. Unbelievable. Oh, it's cold again. It's cold again. All right. Do we have any Muslim here? In effect, he pee on the Bible. So what? Let him pee on the Bible. He's talking about the Bible of Allah. I can show you the verse in the Quran says that Allah is the one who sent the Bible. He's talking about he want to do that on the Bible. So what? No problem. Isn't it the Muslim they say that the name of Muhammad in the Bible? Sarazi, who is the one visits Muhammad, Allah or angel? Until now we are not sure really. But I think it was third party from the IRS. Muhammad, he was not paying his tax. Because Muslims are not sure. AMP, your mic. You are a Muslim, right? What do you want to tell me about Islam, sir?
Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Um, okay, some of my friends told me that this room is for Christians, and they told me that maybe you want to talk to them. And that's it. I'm here to see what do you want to know about Islam? Why do you think that it's a false religion or it's not suitable for the world? We can talk about it peacefully because maybe I got convinced by your words. So it's not about debate. I'm not going to debate you because I don't know everything about Islam in details, but I have my understanding and I can listen from you about Christianity. So maybe you can convince me, and maybe I can do the same to you, as long as you want to follow the truth, not only debate and showing off that look at me, I'm strong, I can debate everyone. So that's it. Take the mic, please, and tell me what do you want to know about Islam, or what's the thing that you think it's injustice and unfair about Islam. Your mic, Mr. Christian Pants.
All right. Am I heard, guys? Am I heard? I was getting my tea. Come on. This is the third time I heat it up. MP, you sound like a nice guy, but uh, I'm really surprised that you are a Muslim. However, I think you are a Muslim because, as you said, you do not know much about Islam. But how you do not know much about Islam, but you want to teach me about Islam? I don't understand. You know enough. All right, we will start from the name of the room. What do you think, guys? Why your God want to give us virgins if we convert to Islam? Don't take me wrong. I like women, honestly. Like every name in my contact in my phone, I start his name. I change his name. I add W, like women. Like Wu Ahmad, Wu Muhammad, who are you? Like I add Wu in the top of anything in the front. So I like women. I'm not against women. But why Allah want to give us virgins in the heaven of Islam? What? Why? What kind of reward this reward is? What about giving us a wife? One wife. She loved me, I love her. We live happy. Adam and Eve, they used to be a man and a woman. Correct, guys? God did not create Adam and Eve's. He created Adam and Eve. One woman, she love you better than 1,000. They don't. And what the point of having all those versions of all of them? They look the same. Like imagine the first version, her name is Aisha, and she look exactly as the second version, which her name is Aisha too. And the third version look exactly as the third, like come on, they look the same and they have the same name. And so what the point? I don't see a reason. So you tell me why we'll get the versions, guys. Is that a good question? Are you interested to hear? All right, the mic is yours. No, the version not in this life, the version in the heaven. When I go to heaven, Allah, there's a few things will happen to me when I go to heaven in Islam. First, I will be 90 meter tall, which means I will be shorter than I am right now. I am now right now about 99 meter. And because before you enter the heaven of Allah, the angels will give you two drinks. One drink will make you so white, and which is very sad. All my life I wanted to be black because women, they like black guys more. And I feel jealous, man. I don't like it. Anyway, I wanted always to be a black, but Allah will make you white, you like it or not, because nobody black is allowed to enter the heaven of Allah. Everybody drink that water, he will turn white, very white. And then he will make you 90-meter tall. And then you will be 33 years old. Allah will make me older. I'm just 17 right now. Anyway, so after that, Allah will make my, I'm shy to say, my arm very, very long. Okay? Very, very long. Like, oof, unbelievable. You can't even believe it. Like you live in China, but your private part is in Honolulu. Now, everything in Islam is about sex, because your body, your joy, everything you do, even the sex you eat, is just to get ready to have sex again. So why Islam is insist about sexual, uh, like, why does God he promote his heaven, and why he promote himself? If you believe in me, I will give you a lot of women for sex. You're mine. MP, if you do not know how to take the mic, you can just sit on the keyboard. The first time you did it, I don't know how you did it. But if you do not know how, just sit in the keyboard. When you want to stop talking, just stand up. Are you there? What happened to this guy? Maybe he lost his connection. Am I here, guys? You hear me? Okay, do we have any Muslim here? By the way, today, guys, by the end of the day, if we have any leftover versions, like versions I don't like, I will give it to you. All right? Seriously, I'm very serious. All those versions I don't like, because a lot of them, man, I don't know what to do then. Like versions under my couch, versions everywhere. I open my closet, there is versions. I found even versions in my dishwasher, which I never use anyway. And Abdul, uh, infinite, infinite. We are posting those verses mean what? What do you mean? Do you want to tell us something? What those verses mean? Are you trying to say something to us? You, my question is, wouldn't you want one woman who knows what she is doing? Trust me, that woman, you don't want her. The woman, she knows what she is doing. That's mean this woman, she will destroy you. Unbelievable. What are you talking about, man? You better marry a woman. She don't know what she's doing. Come on, be smart. Unbelievable. Any Abdul here? People of heaven won't feel jealousy because they will be immortal. Who care about jealousy now, you idiot? Hello? Hello? This voice is coming from where? My cat. Who care about jealousy? We are talking about why you will have a lot of women. Why you will have jealousy anyway? If nobody will see your woman in the heaven of Islam, your wall will be 72-mile height. How high? 72 mile. Unbelievable. How anyone can ride that wall? You see how much jealousy? If there's no jealousy, why you are having a high wall then? I think this guy, he copy paste. He's coming from copy paste town. You know Cop town in South Africa. Next to it, there's Copy Paste Town. It's very well known town anyway. Do we have any Abdul here? Cup down? Cup down. MP, welcome back. So did you hear my question, MP, or I should repeat again? You heard me? All right, the mic is yours.
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? You know what? Please don't ask your lonely question again. Okay, lots of what you've said is not correct. I mean about being black or white. You can be whatever you want when you are in gym. And talking about such things, it's kind of silly. I mean, you could talk about something more important, but it's okay. You accuse the Islam of being uh, sexual or talking about sex much, and yeah, I mean, if like anyone else can do that except you, the Christians, because I can right now bring you some verses from uh, your holy book, Bible, and when you read it, you will think like you are watching a sex movie. Really. But I bet that you cannot even bring one single word from the Quran talking about uh, such things in a direct way. In general, in the Quran, when they talk about such thing to teach us how to deal with our wives, for example, they use the paraphrases. They don't talk directly. Uh, well, there's lots of people typing. Where are you, princess? Prince, are you there? Can you hear me? Are you there? Could you type one if you can hear me, please?
All right, MP, I don't type. I'm an Arab. The Arab do not know how to write, how to read. I'm like your prophet. I know how to talk only. So excuse me. Now, somebody asked you in the text. He said to you, "Do you know what farjuha mean? Do you see the word there?" I was going to ask you the same question actually. What farjuha mean? You mind?
Okay, uh, before we go on, please, when you want to drop me, tell me. Don't interrupt me, okay? And you know the Farja, it means her vagina, I think. But by the way, I'm not good in English. I'm learning, so you have uh, to how to say? Okay, I forget. Anyway, so I answered you. Uh, Farja means her vagina.
All right. So did the Quran use the word vagina? Did the Quran use the word vagina? What do you mean no? Isn't it the Quran says وَمَرْيَمُ الَّتِي أَحْصَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا? Yeah, farjuha mean her vagina. Her vagina. So what kind of God he say Mary the one who protected her vagina? What kind of language this language is? What do you mean I know that? You just said everybody heard you that you said I asked you what farj mean. You said vagina. Correct guys? Did he say that? They are posting the verse for you in the text. You see, read in Arabic. It says التي أحصنت فرجها. This is Quran. What kind of God he say, okay, you know what, I'm going to speak about a woman, she come to my room, she's a good woman. I will say, Aisha, the one who protect her Pussy. What? What? Is that how God taught? Your mind? Josh, please close your camera. I am the only handsome guy here. Allow the camera for me. Alright? Because, because simply, this is what happened to you. After people here, they see me, they will never look at you. Come on. This is why I don't want you like to it's going to be embarrassing. Those people, they know how I look like, and they do not want to look to anyone after me. Unbelievable. No camera in our room, please. AMP. Josh, I told you no camera, man. So, why the Quran says, and Mary, the one who protected her vagina? What kind of language that language is?
Okay, Mr. Prince. Okay, you know Arabic, and you just fooling the people who don't speak Arabic right now, who are an English native and who don't speak Arabic by saying the word farja, it means vagina, yes, but when you say farja in Arabic, it's different, and it's the most polite word to refer to the woman vagina. And what's
Guys, listen carefully. It is the most polite word to refer to the woman. Why you want to refer to her vagina anyway? Your God, you never heard of the word chastity? Like, should I say that your mom is good because she is protecting her vagina? Hey guys, AMP, don't take me wrong, I'm not insulting your mom, but I'm just going with your words. Hey guys, AMP, his mother is a very nice woman. She protects her vagina. She have a very protected vagina. She always protect her vagina. She have insurance over her vagina. Come on, man. What kind of God he say such a thing? Well, the Bible says that Mary, she was pure. He do not need to say that nobody touched her vagina. Correct? So it doesn't make sense. It's an insult. Like imagine. So what about the word virgin? What's wrong with the word virgin? Virgin. Say virgin. It's virgin. And by the way, a woman, she is protecting her vagina. It doesn't mean she's a good woman, because she might be doing it from the wrong side. She might be kissing, playing, touching, doing everything, but her vagina is protected. What does have to do with being good? Which means a very stupid logic too. Now, this is number one. Did your God, he described the size of women they will be given to you in the heaven? And he said in the Quran, Kawa'ibun atrab, which means they have firm breast. The God, he will give firm boobs to the women. وَعِندَهُمْ قَاصِرَاتُ الطَّرْفِ أَتْرَابُ. Is that right? What about chapter 78, verse number 33? وَكَوَاعِبٌ أَتْرَابًا. What does that mean? Their breast is like, yumma mia. And they are all the same age. Is that correct? Let us see the Muslim translation for the verse, just to show you how Muslims they deceive. You see, the word breast disappear. There's no breast there. This is a translation of Yusuf Ali. Just to show you how the translation changed from one to one. In Yusuf Ali translation, there is no breast. No breast. Okay. Let us see translation of somebody else. Shakir. Same. Biktar. Same. Muhsin. Oh. Suddenly the word breast is appearing. Yummy, yummy. So how come the first three translation there's no breast? Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? The first three translator, the word breast is not there. It's gone. It's gone. You see, MP, what you are posting for us, this is not about women. This is not even about women. This is because you are ignorant. And this is not God talking too. This is a poetry. This is a song. It's a man. He's a king. He described his city. How beautiful he see it. Have you ever see a woman, she have a breast, a grass grow on the top of her breast? Read there, it's speaking about the grass, speaking about trees, it's speaking about, come on. This is about the city of Jerusalem. And this is not God talking. This guy is making his imaginary poetry. The Bible is not, the Bible speak about what I say, you say, he said, she said, and God said. So if you want to judge, you judge what God said. This is a poetry of a man. So the stupid one is the one who told you, look what the Bible says, he is stupid, because this is number one, is not about women. Number two is not God talking. Number three, it's a song made by a king. He is not our God. And he himself is a sinner, even the Bible says so. But when your God speak about the size of a breast of women, he will give you in the heaven. What do you say? No, the Bible is, you know, the Bible, first of all, this is not a filthy word. This is a poetry. For you, if you think in filthy way, you will see it filthy. It's upon what you want to see. This man, he's describing his city as a woman, how beautiful she is. You see it filthy because you are, you are going filthy. He's not going to sleep with the city of Jerusalem. He is not speaking about the breast of a woman who she's a woman. This is a city. Your God is speaking about a woman you are going to have sex with her. So now you are comparing between a man talking, making a poetry, and God talking, describing vagina, virgins, breast size. Simply he is trying to seduce you to sex. That what you post have nothing to do with sex, because nobody will have sex with a city. So now what do you mean with stop lying? What do you mean stop lying? You see, for us, anybody here, you can go and read the interpretation. We have interpretation for the verse the same as you do. The Muslims have Ibn Kathir, right? They have At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Jalalain. We have interpretation for the verses. You can go and see them. This does not have nothing to do with women. There is no women at all. You can ask any Christian you want. You can go and search all the Christian websites you want. This is not about women, and there is no women involved. What we are talking about, verses in your Quran, is speaking about women you will sleep with. Your God is seducing you. I'm going to give you women who have full breast, big ones. The kind like when she jump, they make like boing, 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 boing. Big balloon, brother. Big balloon. So Allah obviously is seducing you. That guy is speaking about a city. Your God is speaking about a woman. So what do you say? Not only this, I can show you the hadith where your prophet, he said, Allah will give you a penis, will never sleep. Do you want to challenge me to read it in the front of the room? It's a weak? What do you mean weak? The penis is weak, or your prophet, or the hadith? Who is the weak between them? You see, guys, he did not even see the hadith. He know it's a weak. He know it's a weak. Anything, it's let me tell you the good news. It's strong. Not only it's strong, it has vitamin D and A and C and B and F and whatever you want. Secondly, Abdul, maybe you did not go to school yet. The weak hadith is still accepted in Islam. You know that? This is why they cannot take it off. all what they say, when they say weak, it's mean we are not sure 100% that all of it is absolutely correct. Maybe there's one additional word there. Maybe, we're not sure. But it's not rejected. Weak is not rejected. This is how ignorant those Muslims are. They don't know their book. However, in the front of the room, I can show you a list of hadith. None of them is weak. What do you do? Do you accept the challenge? You might.
Ah, okay, you finished. Okay. Okay, simply, you just lying at the people who don't speak Arabic by telling them an incorrect explanation and give them an incorrect meanings of the Arabic words. And you are just taking the advantage that they don't speak Arabic. And by the way, um, uh, there's no ayah talking about penis in the Quran. There's no ayah talking about priest as the way that you.
Abdul, don't tell me there is. I just gave you one. And I will give you many. Actually, there's a chapter just about the penis of Muhammad specifically. Isn't it a guy who said to Muhammad, you are cut off, your penis is off? You don't have a penis? You want me to show you the verse? Let us finish this one, and I will give you the second one. And I will show you the translation. A man accused your prophet that his penis fell down in the disposal machine. You want to challenge me? Now answer about the breast thing. Here we go. This is the breast one. And this is your Muslim translation. Let me pause it. This is not my translation. Alright? So, your God, and this is your Islamic website, he is a promising Muslim man that he will have women with full-size boobs. You might. Stop doubting me. He will answer me. You are telling me I'm fooling people who don't speak Arabic. I'm not giving them in Arabic. I'm giving them in English. And this is your Islamic translation. So what do you mean so what? What do you mean so what? Allah has given you women who have big boobs in the heaven. Why he's talking about their boobs? A second ago there is no such a thing. Now you're saying we're going to heaven. Heaven? You see guys, the liars? A second ago there is no such a thing. Now we will have it in the Jannah. Okay, you will have in the Jannah big boobs. So if I convert to Islam, I will get big boobs too? AMP, seriously. If I go to heaven of Allah, I will get a lot of boobs? So if we go to www.jannahboobs.com, we can see them? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, okay. Stop just doubting me. Give me the right to speak. And by the way, I don't know where's the problem. Don't you have a I mean, the most beautiful woman when she has a full what boob? You said boob, yes. So yeah, as a reward, we gonna have a very beautiful and perfect woman in Jannah. What's wrong with that? And by the way, the thing is that about the sex thing, that I am 24 years old man, and I till now I never sleep with any girl. That because we can do that in one way, which is to get married. But look at you youth, and look at you women, the Christians women. At least one of them slept with 4 or 5 men, or if he's a man, he.
Hold on. How many men Khadija she slept with before she slept with Muhammad? How many men Khadija she slept with before Muhammad? You mind?
Okay, I think it's better to give me a specific time. Okay, like tell me you have 30, 30 seconds and you
No, I have to corner you because Muslims they say, uh, guys, did he say that Christian women they sleep with men before they get married many times? Did he say that? Khadija, she was a Christian woman according to Islam. So he's insulting Khadija. According to him, Khadija is a whore. What do you mean she's not? Is she a Christian or no? Your prophet wife, your mind. No, 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 no. When he was married, he was married to her. He became 40 years old, and still he is not a prophet. What are you talking about? So since he was 23 years old until he became 40 years old, he was married to Khadija. He is not a Muslim yet. So Khadija, she was a Christian according to the Muslims. So she was a whore. You might.
okay, just have some respect and don't say that about the Prophet's wife. And you said that she was a Christian because the Prophet wasn't Muslim yet. He didn't receive the message, the order from Allah Azza wa Jal to spread the message of Islam yet. But when he received it and when he start receiving the verses of the Quran from Allah, he became Muslim.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Muhammad before he became a Muslim and Khadija before Muhammad became a Muslim, what they used to be? Oh my, don't say, oh my God, don't say that. You are a Muslim. You say, oh my Allah. Like, what's wrong with you, man? You say, oh my Allah, you say, oh my boob, say anything. You don't say, oh my God. Now, answer. Khadija and Muhammad entered the age of 40 of Muhammad. They used to be what? What is the religion of Khadija? What is the religion of Muhammad? You mind?
Okay, but stop using these filthy words. You are being so filthy. Is
Why filthy? Isn't it your prophet? He's promised you big boobs in the heaven. And you are the one who said, yes, we will get that in the heaven. Guys, did he say that? Did he say that? I'm not the one who said that. It's you. So the second I mention it to you, you say, this is filthy. Shame on you. If it is filthy, I just said the word boob, you say filthy. Correct, guys? So why your Quran says Allah will give you a big woman, a woman with big boobs? I don't like big size. Seriously, they scare me. I feel like I'm marrying a cow, man. I don't want that. Can we make them like smaller? Like there's sizes, like size A, B, D. Like come on. So when I read for you what it says in your book, it's filthy. It's amazing. Obviously, you just admitted that your God is a filthy God. He is trying to seduce men by sex. The true God will not do that. Christians, did your God promise you women with big breasts in the heaven? Did he? No. What Jesus said? What Jesus said? He and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels, which means both they will be equal. In the heaven of Islam, only the man will get women with boobs. Okay, can the women she get men with big, huh? How come Allah is promising the men only? You will get women with big boobs in the heaven. What your mother she will get in the heaven? Maybe your mother she don't like your father. He left? Oh. Yeah, this guy, he thought that those people here, they have no idea what Islam is about. Right? He came here, he said to himself, oh, those Americans, they know nothing. We can lie to them. We can play with them. They are stupid American. We can fool them. Yeah, this is why he said, oh, you speak Arabic. Oh, you speak Arabic. Yeah, I do. Only Sunday. It wasn't lucky your lucky day. If you come Monday, I don't. Do we have any people here? Yeah, only Sunday. I don't, because there's a lot of, you see, we in the Middle East, Allah, He created us with many skills. Like Monday, we cut your hair. Anyone we see in the street, we cut his hair. If you don't have hair, we cut his head. If you don't have his head, we cut anything. Now, if you are unlucky, you meet me in Monday. Tuesday, I don't want to say what I do in Tuesday. MashaAllah, what I do in Tuesday, what we do. We drink tea in the Middle East. Wednesday, we drink tea too. Thursday, we go to work, which means we drink tea again. And Friday, it's off when we drink tea. Yeah, this is what they do in the Middle East. Nobody go to work. They have excuses. I don't believe it, man. Muslims, they would love to debate me. And always they win. I never saw a Muslim he lose. Does the Quran promote violence and terrorism? Absolutely not. The Quran says, like when you see a Christian, give him a hug. This is called the Quran of Obama. Now let me read for you from the Quran of Hillary Clinton. Allah is great and beautiful and love everyone is beautiful and loving. This is a quote, verse number one, the page number one from the book of Hillary Clinton. The Quran of McCain, they asked John McCain, the filthy McCain, they asked him, why the terrorists, those who you are helping in Syria, they say Allahu Akbar when they are fighting. He said, Allah is great. It's not a bad thing. You see, John McCain, suddenly John McCain is Ibn Kathir. He give you interpretation of the Quran. Like, what do you want more? You see what we have? We have the most filthy, disgusting leaders in this country. They deserve really to be hanged. They are doing treason to the country. Seriously, they should be taken to the court, huh? And the court, the judge, if he is just, he should hang them for treason. And Abdul, John McCain, huh? Filthy. Any Muslim in the room? Do we have any Muslims here? Because I smell there is a Muslim here. There is two Muslims actually. Let's just wait. Three. No, they are not being savage. They are being Muslims, bro. This is Islam. And yet you will see the president of France tomorrow, he will go and make a speech, says Islam is a great religion. And those people don't present Islam. When everybody knows that this is what Islam is about. A bunch of hypocrites. That's why they will never win a war, because you know, have you ever heard about someone he can win a war, he cannot even identify the enemy? He cannot even name the enemy. They are fighting who? They cannot even say who is fighting who. They cannot say what is our problem is not ISIS, our problem is Islam. It is not ISIS. ISIS are exist because of Islam, not the opposite. And all those Islamic groups are the same. ISIS is a nice one actually. Go to Syria and see what we have. Just go. All of them, they share one thing. Like, yesterday, the king of Jordan, this guy who don't know how to speak Arabic. Anyone knows the king of Jordan? He's very tall, you know, extremely high. Anyway, he's like 4 foot. So, according to the king of Jordan, the guy who shot 2 American dead, he have a mental issue and stress. Like, come on. More than 20,000 people, they went in his funeral screaming, Allahu Akbar, he is a murderer for Allah. They want to fool us, right? His family are so proud about him. He have a stress. The stress, he only shoot American. He saw American in their car, he started shooting them, and then he went to the American room specifically. Without looking who's inside, he started shooting. Sure, the American are sponsoring, but not us. Obama, the faith of Obama, and who the gang behind him. Because ISIS is the biggest opportunity to make money. There's a lot of money involved. Do you know how much money? How many deals they have with the Middle East? We are talking about weapon deals. Because of ISIS, everybody is buying more and more weapon. It's a great. The more ISIS stay, the more money they will make. The Iraqi government just last year they spent $143 billion buying from USA weapon they cannot even use. I saw the report yesterday. They send them you know the ammunition of the gun is different from the gun. They don't work with the gun. Like, have you ever heard of this? And John McCain is in charge of all the like weapon deals in USA. He is the head of the Senate council. So you can imagine how much money under the table he made. This is why he is so much excited. I think he's the same garbage. You see, all those people when they are before election they say things, but after election they are the same. I don't see Trump really is different. They asked him about Islam, he did not answer. He did not, which means he is just politically correct, the same as others. Yeah, and we don't want a businessman. A businessman, he will sell the country out. We are sick of businessmen. Like, why this country always the president he have to be from a rich family? You know, like, come on. So what if you have a business? So what if you have billions of dollars? Why we want a billionaire to be a president? That would be very dangerous, actually. He will be the emperor. All right. He have the money, and now he have the power, and God knows what he will do. And obviously, he look like crazy for me. He don't like smart. Yeah, we need Putin. We need a new Putin in USA, American Putin. Do we have any Abdul here? Trust me, you don't want me to be a president, Halima, because the first thing I would do, I would take your citizenship from you and send you back home. Anyone? Any Abdul? Not only this, if I'm a president, I promise you, if I open the room, I will not bounce. The one who will make me like unhappy, I will send the CIA after you. All right? We Arab, we believe in democracy. You know that. Like I will call old CIA, give me this guy. Find me this guy. I want him now. Yeah, don't kill him. Just shoot him in the head. Any Abdul? For sure, ISIS in America. As long as you have Muslims, you have ISIS. Do you know how many people, how much Muslims they love ISIS? You see, it doesn't matter really what they say. Like every Muslim is rejoicing in his heart for what happened in France. Every Muslim rejoicing in his heart for what happened in. Let me tell you something. How come we saw them dancing in the street in Gaza, in Baghdad, in Syria, in Jordan, in Saudi Arabia, but we don't see them dancing in the street in USA? Because simply they are minority here. If they are the majority, they will dance in the street too. As simple as that. Just here they fear that if they do that, something bad will happen to them. Do you know that I am the one who closed Al Jazeera Mubashar? You know Al Jazeera TV? They used to broadcast to USA. A channel is called Mubashar in Arabic. I recorded 12 hours of their broadcasting after the death of Obama. Sorry, death of Osama. And I send it to the to every Homeland Security department just to be sure that all of them they get that. And less than 4 days or 5 days after that, they shut it down. They forbid them from broadcasting in USA. And I said that in the chat room, I'm going to close it down. People they laughed. They said, try. I shut it down. People they are calling by thousands, praising the hero. Allah bless you, brother. May Allah bless you, brother. Al Jazeera TV is owned by the Prince of Qatar, and everybody knows that the Prince of Qatar is the biggest terrorist in the world. We shake hands with them. We protect their country. We have even our American Marines there. You see how filthy this guy? He bring the Marines there to protect him, and at the same time he play. Because he said to himself, now the American, they will not hurt me. I gave them a base. If I am the president, the first thing I will do, I will get this guy from his tail and bring him, put him in the jail in USA. And I will force him to watch Oprah show and Dr. Phil every day, 24 hours, as a punishment for the rest of his life. Yeah, because this is the hardest punishment ever. Imagine you watch Oprah every day and Dr. Phil. Now, Dr. Phil is teaching you how to keep your marriage, but he himself is divorced. And he's going to divorce, right? Yeah. Anyway, do we have any Abdul here? Justin? Who is Justin that? Bieber? I don't know. Those people, if they watch Justin, they will consider it as like porn. You know, those people like to have sex with kids. Forget it. Wrong program. They would love it. Any Abdul? Anyone? The guys, just those are kids. Why you are talking about them? Because they are famous? Those are singers, actors. Come on. Those are not people of education. They are normal like everybody. They don't know much. They became famous. No, there's a lot of, you see, in America, there's a lot of adult. They are not adult. With my experience, with my respect to all the American here, I'm American like you. I love this country, but I noticed that American they did not really like experience much on life to make them really grow. Most of American they never even left America. Most of American they never have a passport. How many of you American you never have a passport here? Seriously, how many American in the room they never have a passport all their life? American they are blessed that they have an American passport. You can go anywhere in the world, but they never go. Maybe 80% of the American they never even go to different they don't go far away from just the state and the state around them. What I'm trying to say that Americans are very good people. They are very very sweet people in general, but they don't really see what's happening in this earth. They take their education from the local, which is their TV, their satellite cable, I mean their cable TV, their Fox News, their CNN, but this is not the world. The world is totally different. The American person is the same as someone he have like a cable hooked up to his brain, And if you take that cable off, he's off. All the information he got is from that cable TV, nothing else. Not much reading, not much education. You go to school, what they teach you? A child in the Middle East, he know about America more than American knows about America. A child in the Middle East, he knows politics more than adult, he knows about politics of America. And because in there, they have a lot, like they are, everybody is involved. If you bring right now two children, one he was born in Iraq, and one is born in America, in the same age, and make them sit together, and let us assume they speak the same language, you will see who is the one who's going to win in any argument, because those they grow very fast with their maturity for their suffer their life. Your life is different. In the Middle East, to survive, you have to be a wolf. You cannot be a sheep. In America, everything mostly is easy. Life is easy. School is different. Things is different. It's very different. So when non-Muslim he meet a Muslim, he is ready to be a victim. That one is trained to hate you. He's trained to know about you. He know everything, even about your book, even about your culture, even about your president. And he is driven by religion, motivation, many things. At the same time, from your side, you have nothing really much. All what you know, that's okay, those are Middle Eastern or Arab or Iranian, and those people believe in Allah, and that's it. And they told you on the TV that not all Muslims, they hate you. Islam is a great religion, and Muslims are good people, but there's some bad Muslims. Where did you grow up? I grew up in the Middle East, in the land of peace. In our land, we don't have any war. We never have war actually there. Because everybody's dead. You can't kill anyone. No, not necessarily. Like specific country, yes. But now with the existence of the flourishing of Islam in the Middle East, it became something normal to happen. But before it was only in Saudi Arabia or Pakistan or some places maybe in Indonesia, wherever they want to practice Islam. You see, the problem is the propaganda of your TV station in USA. They fool us and they try to convince you that they are supporting the good ones. You can go right now and search. There's a huge articles about the hero Osama bin Laden. The hero Osama bin Laden in the year 1982, 1803, he's a hero. Even Washington Post have a big article about him. A guy who devoted himself to defend his religion against the communists. You see how they try to sell to you the terrorists? Everybody knows that they are terrorists. The CIA knows that they are terrorists, but in the media they are heroes. And this is exactly what they are fighting the Assad. The Assad, the people of the Assad, they are Alawi. You know what Alawi is? They are Muslims by name. They don't pray. They don't even have a mosque. They drink vodka more than water. Their women, they wear a short skirt. Their skirt is not even 1 inch. They don't care for Allah. They don't give a damn, excuse my language, for Muhammad. But yet America, they want to convince us that they are freeing Syria from the dictator and they want to replace them with the Muslims. As if the Muslims believe in democracy. The man, he allowed the women to be a policewoman if she wants. She can be a judge. She can be a court. She's a minister. Actually, the vice president of Syria is a woman. But they want to convince you that because he's a dictator, we should get rid of him. And what they will replace him with? Al-Qaeda. So you watch Fox News, oh, the Assad, how bad he is, how disgusting. Well, all of them, they are bad anyway. Like, is the king of Saudi Arabia, how come they don't want to replace the king of Saudi Arabia? There's no election in Saudi Arabia. The whole country of Saudi Arabia does not even have a name. Have you ever heard of a country? The country have the last name of the king? You believe it? The country doesn't have a name. This land never be called Saudi. This is the last name of the king. When they want, they make you a dictator, ugly, disgusting. When they want, they make you a friend. This is the truth. And you will not hear it in the Fox News. They want to bomb the Assad. And you know who is fighting with the Assad? I mean, taking his side in Syria? 20 to 25% of his fighters are Christians. No, I'm talking about the Syrian people. Between 20 to 25% of the fighters with the Assad, they are Christians. So simply they are saying, we want to go and bomb the Christians and make the Muslim win the war against him. They don't care. They did that before in Bosnia. They created an Islamic state in the heart of Europe just to make Saudi Arabia happy. They went there and they started bombing the Serbian Christians. They killed more than 20,000 Serbians. And and they make the Muslims win the war. And when the Muslims won the war, they burn our churches under the watch of the American and European NATO. I can show you tons of videos. This is how filthy they are. We have evil, evil leaders. Why we take the side of the Muslims against, okay, you know what, those they have a war, okay, at least don't involve. But Bill Clinton, he was having sex with Monica Lewinsky and things was going out of hand, so he want to cover the problem, so he started the war there. Because of a vagina, the people of Serbia, they have to pay the price. This is the truth. Nobody want to say it. Instead of taking the president out of his office for lying, taking false oath, having sex in the White House, cheating his wife, which means he's not trustworthy. He broke all the trustworthy rules. In order of that, doing that, they allowed him to go in war against people who never hurt us. And they are fighting Islamic State. You know, the Muslim in Bosnia, it's not even the Bosnians are fighting. They are bringing Muslims from everywhere, from Afghanistan, from Saudi Arabia, from Egypt, from Syria, from Jordan. Muslims like now, exactly like now. If you look at ISIS, the head is Iraqi, and the rest are all foreigners. So we go and we bomb the Christians and we sponsor the Muslims. What do you think? Larry, puppy. This is how they are. You see how free they are? So in order to be justice and to do what is right, like, don't they think what is going to happen next? No, they don't care. They don't care, and this is why now they are paying a very heavy price. Look at Europe. Those people, they don't care really. They care only for winning election. How I can stay in the office. They open their doors for all refugees. Like, come on, there's millions will come. The more you open, the more will come. They don't care. I saw on the TV an Afghani guy. He is saying all the young people of Afghanistan, they are coming to Europe. Yeah, he's right. Why do they want to stay there? Why someone want to live in Afghanistan if he can't come to Europe? There is no reason. This is how filthy those stairs are. And this is what what her name, the Miracle, the German one. She is welcoming the etc. A lot of love. She should be taken off the office right away. Soon you will become a refugee yourself because soon they will over take your country and then you seek refuge. Have any Abdul here? Jimmy is a Muslim. How are you, Jimmy? How are you, Mr. Jimmy? I'm very happy that you are a Muslim. Do you know that the Muslim he have the most expensive brain? If you go to the store to buy a brain of a Jew is very cheap. A brain of no, you are not. I thought you are. Anyone knows why, guys? Muslim brain is very expensive. Jewish brain is not expensive. Christian brain is expensive. Chinese not. You know, a Muslim brain is very expensive. They've never been used. Zero mileage. Can you Abdul? Where you can brain? You can. It's very easy. In the Middle East, we can sell everything. We cut heads every day. A lot of brains there. You want them with what? With blood? Without blood? What about you, Jimmy? Can you Abdul here? You love her humor or you love her hammer? Because Jada, she have a hammer. Trust me, you don't want to see it. Can you Abdul here? You don't see any young Christian take Christianity seriously? Like, what do you want them to do to take it seriously? What do you mean seriously? What do you mean? I mean, look, I'm looking. Like what? What do you want to do? Young people, what do you mean young people? Like what? What age? When you say young, what does that mean? Who told you I'm young? You don't go to college? Really? Oh, okay. So that will not make it taking religion seriously? You don't go to college? Hmm. I hope you are taking your medication. Any Abdul here? Go ahead, Jimmy, you're mine.
Well, Jimmy, it's good to hear you, Christian Prince. Jimmy, what do you mean, young people? Do you know that Christianity's not for young people? It's not for children? Don't you know that? Haven't you read the Bible at all? Jesus didn't go around preaching.
Jimmy, let me tell you something. just to show you how stupid your logic is. First of all, if you want to sign a contract, if you want to sign a contract, you sign it when you are a child or when you sign it when you are mature and aware. So the logical is that God will give you a freedom to accept him when you are mature. This is why we believe that you are reborn again, born again. So there's a birth. We don't believe there's a Christian by birth. Correct, Christians? That is the good logic. Because when you grow, your knowledge grow, your wisdom grow, and then you can make decision. You want this God, you don't want him. Maybe you don't, maybe he's not true, maybe he's false, maybe etc. So the logical is that we speak to everybody, the adult and the young, but the one who will make a decision is the adult. The young, he can change any time because simply he is listening. He's not capable yet of making a true decision. He can say, I'm Christian, he's born of a Christian family, no problem. But yet he will not really be able to confirm who he is until he is mature and wise enough to do so. So I hope I did answer you. You're Mike.
Right, that's what I was saying. It's not for children. You don't take children and say convert to Christianity. No, no. You teach them. You pray for them.
It looked like that is hurting your feeling. Yeah, we teach them, so what? Still, at the end of the day, they are free. You are in a free society. You can be like you. Let us say you. Look at you. Your parents, when they gave birth to you, they look at you. You look like a chimpanzee. They said this guy is going to be an atheist. So they did not waste their time to teach you. So you grow up as an atheist. Is that true? Your mind?
Right. We don't uh, we don't expect every single child to become a Christian just because you teach them. It's not a brainwashing. All you can do is teach them the truth and hope that they choose to follow it. That's the deal.
The one in the mic, I don't think he's a Christian. Is he? I don't think he's a Christian. He's just being sarcastic, is he? I'm not sure. Are you Christian, Jimmy? Jimmy Ellen? Are you Christian? You know, if you go to school, they teach you about Darwin. Is that correct? They teach you about Darwin. Well, isn't it this is brainwashing too? How come when we teach about God, we are doing brainwash, or we are teaching our own kids, not your kids? But when we send you our kids to school, you teach them about someone is a racist, and there's no proof whatsoever what he's coming with, and you teach them about the Big Bang as if they are facts when they are not. Who is the one who's doing the brainwash? And not only this, you tell them that this is science. You see, when we teach about God, we don't tell them this is science. And there, this is the brainwash because you convince them that this is the true science and this is what happened. What do you say?
I said the same thing you said. I don't understand what what you don't get about that. Sorry, you didn't understand that. I said the exact same thing you said. You have a child. He's not a Christian at birth. He has to grow up and become an adult. Ergo, therefore, Christianity is for adults who come to fully understand what wretched sinners we are and in need of salvation. That's what I said from the beginning. I don't know what the problem is. I wouldn't under. I don't get where you're confused. Right. Children don't are not born Christian. They have to become an adult to be born again. It's that time when they realize what wicked sinners they are, wretched, and in need of salvation. It's not just an automatic thing being born into a Christian house does not make you a Christian. And if you are realistic about it, if you have 12 kids, you'll be lucky to get half of them to be following Christ with all the preparation you can give them for the future that's coming. The background information, the intelligence, the love that they need to see, you'll be lucky to be able to do that with 6 of them, 6 out of 12, because it's an adult, grown up conversation that you have to have with God. Otherwise, it's just fanciful youth. So you wouldn't see a bunch of children being Christian. You'd see them playing Christian and doing this and that. But I would say, especially in America, we don't teach the Bible correctly at all. Sorry, Christian Prince, if you didn't understand it. Good for you.
Okay, this like I mean, I think so. You can. I agree to what you're saying when you agree with the Bible, but there is something over here that Jesus. Then when Jesus told to his disciples, like, no, you should be like a child. So, and that means the innocence of a child. And when children came to Jesus, he said, "Forbid them not, for such is such is the kingdom of heaven." Like so. What I believe is what you. It's not adult it's been, I think so. You want to use the word mature, and yeah, Christians, even youngsters who are just what do you say, even 7, 8 to 9 years old, when they accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, they become wise. They are more wiser than many of these adult Muslims. I know Sunday school kids, where I teach, they are much wiser in wisdom and in knowledge than many of these adult people out there in the world. And this is because Christ makes a difference in their life. So it's not like when a person becomes old that he accepts Christ. It is when he when he accepts Christ, that makes him more wise. That was my point, anyways. Mike's 2CB.
All right, let us make it this way simple. You see, salvation is not let us say a choice for children. They are saved without salvation, which means for they are promised heaven because this is the justice of God. They are honest. Did not commit sin. They did not, etc. The more you grow in age, the more you are in sin and the more of need of salvation. So if you are born as a child, yes, you are not a Christian, but still you are going to be saved because God is about justice. For a very simple reason. First, you cannot make a decision to be Christian or not. You do not know what does that mean. And simply you are very honest. So this is why the Lord, he said, if you don't become like a child, you will not enter the kingdom of my Father. So uh, salvation is for the children anyway. The more we grow, the more we need to seek salvation. And that's what we said, that when you grow by age and wisdom, then you are capable of making decision, and that is the justice of God. He will judge you by that. If you decide not to join and to accept and to follow, it's your decision. Justice will be done. God is the same as a firefighter, let us say. Come to your house and say, your house at risk. You don't have to distinguish at home. there's no risk in your house, you better leave it. And you say, no, don't worry about it, I'm happy with it. And then you say to him, you know what, don't come ever again to me here again, I don't want you. Even if you see fire, okay? Just leave me alone. And he leave you alone. Very simple. Mentally handicapped is the same. It's the same because simply you do not grow. You grow up by age, but you are not grown up. You see, what we are talking about, that God, He will deal with you by justice. And justice is, if you are not aware, you cannot make decisions. If you are not capable of decision, God will judge you by how capable you are. All right? Jesus will take all sin. This is not true. You see, Jesus is not taking your sin from you. Your sin is still there. You're still a sinner. God, He can forgive. Like, you know, if you borrow from me money, and I say I forgive you, still you borrow from me. Still it's my money. Still I can ask you for it. I forgive you. Christians, we believe that when we do sin, we are doing sin against God, not against a human. Because we should not do sin. So we are doing sin against God, and God, He taught us that if you want me to forgive you, the first thing you do, you ask yourself to forgive those who did sin to you, because you are a sinner against them too. So this is why Jesus, He said, when you pray, pray like this: Our Father art of heaven, forgive to us the same as we forgive to others. And this is a very logical, healthy society. People, they will forgive to others, not only ask God for forgiveness. There's no selfishness in this society. People don't live only for themselves. I do sin and then ask God for forgiveness. I know I am a sinner. I did sin against others, and others did sin against me. I forgive for them, they forgive for me, and then we ask the Lord for forgiveness. So your sin is not going to be wiped out. Some people, they use that term, wiped out, but it's not really. Like it's you are the same as a glass and have cracks in it. The cracks will stay there, but you will not be punished for your cracks. You will be forgiven. And there is conditions for that too, is to promise that you don't do that again. You don't ask God for forgiveness and then you do it the second day on purpose. I'm not going to steal, and then you steal the second day on purpose, and then you ask God again for forgiveness. You cannot fool God. Do we have any Abdul? How are you, Muslim? In according to Islam, you do not need to ask God for forgiveness. You kiss the black stone, Allah forgive you. If you say the 99 names of Allah, Allah forgive you. What do you say? How are you, Muslim? Is that true? If I say the 99 names of Allah, Allah will forgive all my sin, will wipe it out? Is it true that the black stone used to be white and the sin of Muslims make it black? Why is that? The black stone is the vacuum machine? How I get salvation in Christianity? There is many ways. Are you serious, Jimmy? You want to learn? You want to learn, or you want to just play? The first step, I have to give you a dot. This is the first way for salvation. I will tell you why. Right now you are a Hindu, and you do not know God, and you are asking me how to get. All right? Now I will say to you, why you are asking me if you do not need it? Are you asking just to make fun, or you are asking because you need it? Alright, guys? Obviously, you are asking because you want to make fun. Therefore, you are not worth to answer. France is sponsoring ISIS? No, not France, the government of France, because they are arming the Muslim fighters in Syria, and all of them they belong to ISIS at the end. 90%, let us say 99% of the Muslim Sunni fighters, they are mujahideen. When you arm them, you are arming the mujahideen. Very simple and easy. At the end of the day, they change their names. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, etc. They have names, but at the end of the day, all of them the same. They have the same book. They hate the same enemy. They consider France as an enemy, America as an enemy, Christians, Jews, everybody have to die. And they are arming them. So they are stupid. Do we have any Muslim in the room when I come to the mic? Jimmy, I have no time for stupid talk, seriously. And I don't care really. You want to have your salvation or not? You'll go have fun. Why you are in Christian room anyway? You don't like Christianity, you make fun of Christianity, and you are coming to a Christian room, you are stupid. Seriously. Go watch cartoon, man. Tom and Jerry, Jerry and Tom. If you don't like Tom and Jerry, watch Jerry and Tom. Here we go. There's options. Something your age. Christians are stupid for you. You want to make fun of them. But you don't want to, okay. Tomorrow we are going to be an atheist, and we believe that it's okay to kill somebody. There's no punishment. Correct, guys? An atheist, he believes in doing anything. I can rape a woman. As long as I can get away with it, it's okay for an atheist. He don't fear God. He don't fear that right or wrong. What he fear is the law. If he can get away with it, he will do it. Stalin, he killed 20 millions. 20 millions. Yeah, why? Because he can get away with it. But if he was a believer, he should be worried that, what, you can get away with it now. What about tomorrow and the judgment day? If there is someone is an atheist, what is going to stop him from having sex with his daughter? Nothing. There's nothing in atheism. It's called daughter and father. Sex for them is just a physical thing. Correct? The term father, the term daughter, this is a religious term. Seriously, this is a religious term. Animals don't have father and daughter and wife. Do we agree, people? Animals don't have such a word. There's nothing called wife. Any female is my wife. Or let's say my partner. Any woman, she is my woman, if I can have her. According to atheism. Because you believe you are an animal. Don't you see a dog, he sleep with his the puppy, just which is his daughter. He don't care. Animals don't care. So all the value atheists they carry now, they are the value of Christianity, and they say to us they are atheists, which is hypocrisy. If you ask an atheist why you should not steal, he say to you it's wrong to do that. Where you learn that from? Who taught you that this is wrong? What about cheating? He might say to you too it's wrong. Why? According to who? Why you can't sleep around? In like what? From where you get this? Atheism? Why you can't kill? Just because of the law? Any Muslim here? Do you guys want me to undot Jamie? Do you like me to undot him? Let us vote here. Give me 1 if you like me to undot him. Give me 2 if you don't like him to undot him. Okay, 3, 1, 4, 1. uh, 2 2, 3 2, equal number. 4 2, that's mean keep him dotted. 4 2, which mean dot him. 3 1, which mean undot him. And because we are Arab, we believe in democracy. So as long the majority says dot him, I will undot him. So Jimmy, what do you want to say? Your mic. Northern, your mic is jumping. Who is here when I come to the mic? Is a Muslim. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? Anyone want to teach us about the heaven of Allah? Anyone? Red tent? You know what a red tent mean? Tent. Allah have red tent, have full of virgins. Just take off your clothes. Yeah, yeah. It's called Sudratul Muntaha. Sudratul Muntaha. If there's any Muslim here don't believe me, debate me about it. Any Abdul? There's a river of honey. Do you want to swim with honey? Imagine you are standing in the side of the river of honey and somebody push you in. Like Matahari, she's behind you and she push you in the water of the honey river. And she have her video camera and she's recording you and then she post the video on YouTube. I killed my friend in the honey. He's stuck. It was like moving sand. Quicksand. A river of honey? How that can work? How you can make a river of honey? In order to make a honey running like water, you have to make the heaven like hell. It should be very hot, right? I used to sing for Expedia. You must be an old customer in our room. This means you are a customer for our room for a long time, huh? I forgot how to sing. Can you remind me what I used to say? And Abdul, who in here in the room is new? In our room, he have a question about Islam. This is not a Muslim room. Don't take me wrong. We are Christians. And we are here to expose the filth of this religion. So if you have a question, please feel free. Uh, okay, so Jimmy, you see, I give you a chance to stay in our room, but you are using a bad language. So sit like a puppy. By the power of Allah, I convert you to be a Hindu. What is the question, bro? Can I give you the answer before you give me the question? Because, you know, we Arab are very smart. I know what you will ask me. You will ask me about Allah and His Prophet and His religion. Correct? Am I correct? I'm cheating. Well, you can say it's like somehow, yeah, like you can say I'm cheating somehow. But you know, if you think about it, like if there's any other option, the question is going to be about Islam. So about Allah and His Prophet and His religion, what is left? If there's other option, any Abdul here? Do you have my book, bro? Axum? Do you have my book or one of them? Any of them? Maybe you should read my books. Go and order one because the stock market is the price is increasing, and the because my book price connected with the oil price. The oil go up, the book go up. The reason is I do not use ink with the for writing the book. I use oil. Chapter 9, verse number 30. What is that? What is the question was? This is my book, Quran and Science in Depth, for those who they think, because Muslims they have thousands of videos in YouTube speaking about science and the Quran, which is absolutely nothing but a fabrication. So if you are interested, you can go and read this book. It's available in Kindle and paper. All right. And then if you open the page, you will see in my other book, in it's called The Deception of Allah. This is the other one. I don't know, like why nobody make a review of my book, like make a video on YouTube and post it. Say this book is bad, it's good, it's ugly, stupid, whatever. Nobody do that. Not even Muslims. Yeah, you see the verse, the 930, actually, that verse alone is a proof that Islam is a false religion. Why? Because can you find me who is Uzair, the one who is the son of Allah? The one the Quran is speaking about? Who is Uzair? Who is Uzair? You made a video review of my book, mister? You did? Send me a link. Let me see. Let me see. I am interested to see what people they think about my books. I read the review, but still, if you have, okay. قاتل قاتلوهم. قاتلوهم mean fight to kill. From the word قتل. قتل in Arabic mean kill. You see the translation in English it says fight, but in English fight is a general word. Can be a normal fight, like you have a fight with your wife, you have a fight with your boss. But the word qatil in Arabic is coming from the word qatala, kill. So fight to kill. It's about war, not about fight. Any Muslim? I have a lot of videos on YouTube. You can watch them. I have thousands of videos exposing the filthy religion of Islam. It's for free. However, the books is, let us say, if you want to be really have the reference handy in your hand and you want to have very good knowledge. Actually, if you study my two books carefully, um, you can debate any Muslim easy. You can destroy any, even if he's a scholar. It doesn't matter really how strong he is. And now I'm working on my third book, which is going to expose where Muhammad he got his religion from. And mostly I will call it the Quran roots or the roots of the Quran, something like this. We will see. Thank you, Mutahari. And you know, there's many, if you go in Amazon and you type the word Islam, you will see how many books written, about Islam. And uh, there's tons of books Muslims made trying to make Islam look like a good religion. And this is my advice. Don't ever read about Islam from Muslim. Because simply he will sell Islam out to you. He's a businessman he owned a business. It's like going to a car dealer. What do you think he will say to you about the car? It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's the best, right? You want to make a deal. Now, what happened after the deal is your problem. You find that the engine is screwed. You find that's it's need a lot of repair. That's your problem. For him, it's just to finish the deal, and he get away with it. As long as he can get away with it, he can fabricate all kinds of stories. He will make it the best. Once I was buying, I was looking for a used car, you know. Um, so the dealers, there's two dealers next to each other, like they are neighbor. Anyway, so the dealer who is in charge, I asked him about the car. He explained the car. The car is wonderful. The engine. We opened the cover. It's fantastic, etc. Blah 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 blah. And then the next dealer, the neighbor, that guy, he went inside. He want to get the keys so we can take a ride. So the dealer on the other side, in the other lot, he said, "Hey, you don't know what's happening." He said, "Is that your car?" I said, "Yeah, for sale. You want to buy it?" He said, "Oh, those are bad. They have this bad things about them, and they have this problem always about them. And man, all the problems in the world they came because now I'm going to sell." It's the same car. All the problems in the world are in this car. So Muslims are a bunch of dealers. Actually, let me tell you what happened about those Muslim dealers. Once I was like, we want to take a ride to try a car, used car. So the guy he was with us, he is the dealer is a Pakistani. Now, he noticed I have someone with me who are speaking Arabic. So he thought we are Muslims. And then he started talking about this filthy America. I just asked him a question, how it's here, do you like it here in America? And he said, "Oh, brother, a disgusting country. If not about the money and making good living, I will never stay here in this filthy, pagan, disgusting animal, blah, 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 blah." I did not say anything. I did not even say one word that I am a Christian. It was after 9/11. I just took his name and I reported him to the FBI. so they can watch him. As simple as that. I was saying to him, yeah, yeah, you're right, unbelievable how sick they are. Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. The bad thing at that time, we don't have like too much technology, not like now, like smartphones. And the other day I saw my old phone. And I look at it, I say to myself, am I heard? Any of you have his old phone, like 10 years ago, cell phone? Compare between your phone 10 years ago and your phone today, and you will see how funny it is. Muslims react, really? Okay, let us see what the reaction is. Are they burning it? Did they burn it? That would be a good news for me because this means they need to buy more. Did they burn the book? Let us see. Once a Muslim, he said, I'm going to buy all your books and burn it. I said, please, come on. Yeah, he's joking. Yeah, do you know the video you are posting? Let me play the video in the room. This guy is telling the story of Al-Hassan al-Hussein. Those are Shia. Those are Shia. So when they tell the story, they start beating themselves and get excited, and let me play it in the room so people see. Those are Shia Muslims. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Not it's just I wanted to come from time to time to the Christian section just to warn the Christians about this fake religion. That's all. And look, this guy with the microphone, he says, "God, beat more, beat more."
George Michael, aha, Michael Jackson, he, Elton John, yeah, yeah, Boris Becker, Pavarotti, oh, I do, non so che fare a diventare così.
All right. Simply, those are Shia. They do this every year. Actually, they beat themselves badly. You know. You want to watch some of those? You will not believe it what they do. They beat themselves really badly. So they remember how the Muslims, they killed their prophet grandson. This kind of occasion they call it Latmiya. Latmiya. So they gather by thousands and they start beating themselves. Let me show you this one. Tons of thousands, hundreds of thousands, they gather and they start beating themselves. As I said, they are beating themselves because simply the grandsons of Muhammad, they were slaughtered and nobody helped them. So somehow they feel guilty that they did not do what they should do, Nobody stood with them. Watch this one. Is the video coming? No, not punishment for sin. Punishment, this is for remembering the death of the grandsons of Muhammad. You see how many? Oops, I clicked everything. Anyway, they keep beating themselves until I'm trying just to lower the millions, millions of people they are beating themselves. See? Like ants, millions. Yeah, hit yourself more. And actually, there's some of them like this one is not too much showing. Let me see if I can show you more. And others like they really beat themselves badly. Even they cut with knives the head of their children. Let us see this one. This one is very short. Just wait. Anyway, if any of you would like to share in those parties, beating yourself, you can reserve tickets from me. All right? I have connection. So in case you are interested, just let me know. And if you want, actually, I can beat you too. We charge you for it. Why not? Let us see. They do actually those things in America too. They do it in Europe. They do it everywhere. They gather in their mosque and they start beating themselves. Let us see. This one. Yeah, this one. Let us see this one. Amazing. All right, look at this one. At least this one like is more organized. It's not really too much bad.
لست كالعبيد ورا من الحديد يوم الصف بالحديد واعتلى النشيد قلت كلا وكلا أبي إنني لا أبيع القضية قلت كلا.
Alright, this is a different one. Beating party. Faster, faster, faster. bad religion. Faster, 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 faster. Okay, somebody is asking me what he's saying. They are saying المو على حسين مو شيعي يسمونه. This is the Iraqi accent. Those anyone here is Iraqi? Anyone is Iraqi? So مو على حسين مو شيعي يسمونه, which means the one who don't beat himself, he cannot call himself a Shiite, which means Shiite, right? So المو على حسين ما شيعي يسمونه. So he's not a Shia. So if you are really a Shia, you should beat yourself. Well, there's many of them. There's tons of them in the YouTube. Actually, if I post this link for you, you will see in the side a lot. You can keep like just following one to one. There's tons, millions. They do this every year since they were killed. They beat themselves. They cut their children by knives in the head. They bleed, and the more you bleed, the more you are a good believer. You see, uh, like those are not doing something ugly. Really, that's why I'm playing them, because some they are really ugly. Islam is religion and military and government at the same time. Islam is not really one thing. You see, all of it is just the same. At the end of the day, it's the same. There's no Islam religion and Islam military is, you know. Why they cut boys' penis skin? I don't know what they mean. They cut their head with a knife. Anyway, let's go to the يسمونه علي علي علي. Someone saying this is creepy. You see, I'm showing you the nice ones. What do you want to do if I will show you the bloody one? This is a very nice one. Actually, I'm really surprised that they are not doing crazy things yet, because this is not really what they do. There's until now there's no bloodshed. Now, if you go to that link, the one I post for YouTube, you will see the Shia and the Sunni are calling each other names. The Sunni, they make fun of them because they do that, because the Sunni are the one who killed the grandsons of Muhammad. All right. Actually, this is why the whole hate. Anyone knows how this hate started? Islam, because Islam is a gang. The head of the gang die, and then the wife of the gang leader, and the cousin of the gang leader, and the brother of the wife leader, and the father of the wife leader, they want to take over the gang, and the cousin want to take over the gang, and the companion want to take over the gang. So they are starting killing each other. This is why all the Khalifa, except one, they were killed by Muslims. You see, the one who wrote the one who collected the Quran, the one who collected the Quran is Uthman. Do you know Uthman is a kafir? Uthman is a kafir. Why? Anyone know why? Even they refuse to bury him with the Muslims. They consider him the same as a Jew. Why? There is a very serious reason. The reason simply is uh, when like the others don't agree with him with the Quran he has, he decided to burn all the other Quran. And by doing that, he deleted a lot of verses in the Quran, and they consider him a kafir. That's why they killed him. They consider him a kafir, and they killed him. And then they refused to bury him. Aisha herself, she refused, and Abu Bakr, they refused to bury Osman in the graveyard of Muslims. They buried him with a Jewish graveyard. Yeah, he burned all the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, Mus'haf of Hafsa, Mus'haf of Fatima. There's many Mus'haf written by others. He burned them all. This is why the Quran, the Muslims they have today, it's called the Quran of Uthman. Actually, it's not called the Quran, it's called Mus'haf of Uthman, which means the pages of Uthman. It's not even a book. Mus'haf. Mus'haf is not a book. Mus'haf is pages or page. Uthman. Yeah, Uthman is the Khalifa. He is the one who collect this Quran and he burned all the other Quran. And actually, it's not even called Quran. It's called Mus'haf. The word Quran is not used. Yeah, this is why it's called Mus'haf wa Uthman, not Quran wa Uthman. It's called Mus'haf wa Uthman, which means the pages of Uthman. The word Quran never been used actually. Always Muslim they say Mus'haf. Mus'haf is coming from the word pages. The pages. Uh, yeah, he ordered them to collect all the copies of the manuscript and he burned them all. Here we go. Mikey is posting the hadith for you. Do we have any Muslim here? No, no, we know because there's many of those copies that still exist. Yes, he burned them, but like Abu Mas'ud book still exists. It's different from the one Muslims they use. As an example, those Shia, they go by Mus'haf Fatima. That's why they consider the Quran, the Muslims they have right now, the Sunni, they consider it as a not real. They don't follow it really. No. Like the Shia, they say there's two chapters or at least a few verses in the Quran which the Muslim Sunni have. It's called the verses of Zunnurain, Zunnurain, which is verses speaking about Ali and his family. The one with the two lights, Zunnurain, Ali and his two kids. The Shia, they have hadith too, but they have their own resource. They don't go by al-Bukhari. You know, they have tons of books actually, and their hadith is a lot more funny than the Sunni one. Like the Shia, they have a lot of fantasy stuff. You know, stories like good for kids, a lot more than the Muslim Sunni. Uh, the Shia, they believe that the real prophet he should be Ali. The real prophet he should be Ali. But by mistake, Jibreel, he delivered the message, the letter or the message of Allah to Muhammad. It makes sense, like it was not for me, you know, it happened. So this is why they say that Muhammad, then after, he he uh, he delivered the message to Ali, and Ali became, let us say, the one in charge of the message of Allah. And the Shia, they believe that Allah, He created the whole universe for the sake of Ali and Muhammad and his family. Even they don't believe that the Ali and Muhammad, they are human like us. The Shia, they believe that those are lights. All right? Uh, like there is a verse in the Quran says the word siraj, that Allah, He made you siraj, which means a light, a lamp. All right? So the Shia, they say, you see, Allah saying that the family of the Prophet, they are siraj. He is siraj, therefore they are siraj and they are light. And that make them, they are not a human like us. They are light. And they are the light of the world. And Allah, He created the whole universe just for the sake of Ali and his family, which means you and me, we are created, the whole earth, the universe, all of it is created just for the sake of this family. And those lights, they used to be in the forehead of Allah. All right? Like, if you go to chapter 33, verse 46, it says, وَدَاعِينَ إِلَى اللَّهِ بِإِذْنِهِ وَسِرَاجًا مُنِيرًا. So Allah, He send you as like a guidance to Allah by His permission and a lighting lamp. So the Shia, they consider that Muhammad and his family are lights and they are made from light. So the Shia, they have a lot of stories, but mostly we don't talk about them because they are not the majority. As you know, they are the minority. However, there's tons of Islamic sect. All of it is funny and really weird. Let me show you. You see, this library have too much videos, and the problem, this video doesn't show, library doesn't show the pictures, and the text is not clear, doesn't show the whole name. I want to show you the Sufi. Show you how the Sufi, they maybe if we search is faster. This library became so big to the point it's hard to find anything. Now those are Sufi. Let us play this video. This is how they worship. They are Sunni. All right. Okay. So those are Sufi, but actually the music is not actual music. You know that, right? Someone is making fun of them, but this is not the actual music. I will try to find you some actual thing because you don't know really how it is. Let us see this one. You want to see more or enough? You want to see more? All right. Let us see this one. Too bad. They are not keeping the same the original sound. Like this is not the music. I think this is in Pakistan. I think this is Pakistani Sufi from Pakistan. But I believe the music is just changed. Yeah. So I'm trying just to find the original. Look at this guy. He moved his hand. Halima, this is the link. You can watch there. He moved his hand like yeah, and then he video. Let us see the other one. There's a new one I added. I'm hoping to find something original because those are adding the music. I don't like that.
ذكروا أن رجلا من مريدين عبد القادر الكيلاني الكلام ذكره محمد صادق القادري في كتابه عن مناقب الأولياء ذكروا أن رجلا من مريدي يعتقد في الغوث الأعظم.
This is not what we are looking for. They have false image in the front. Let us see more. Look at those faces like shaitan, like Satan. Okay, this is a different one. Let us see this one. Who?
الهلالية قرية في بادية البطانة وسط السودان من أنشط مراكز القادرية.
We want something real, man. We don't want people to talk and program. Let us see this one.
ولا يحصيها أحد بفضل قل هو الله أحد. يتجدد اللقاء معكم أيها الإخوة والأخوات من خلال
This is different style. Let us see. Anyway, they have, like there's tons of Islamic sects, and each one of them have their own funny religion, and each one of them he come with his own edition, and each Muslim group accuse the other one that they are the funniest people. Okay, I think if you guys, if you click at the video name at the top, I think you can open the YouTube. Try that. Did you try? Yeah, if you click at the name at the top, I think video in your browser. So you don't need to, because I'm not really searching for a link, I'm just searching in the browser of Paltalk. All right. Anyway, you see, they have many weird activities they do. But you see, this is not our problem, really. I wish Muslims, they just do that. If this is what they do inside their places, have fun, no problem. All right. But the problem with this religion, the filth and the killing and the hate, but you know, we don't have a problem with them to dance around themselves. I wish all Muslims dance. All right. This is not our problem. But this filthy religion became a problem for this earth. Like people even cannot walk, they cannot even go to the restaurant, they cannot even go to the movie, they cannot go like before. We used to go to the airplane without even security. Just before 9/11, anyone who lived in America, remember, I used to cross to the airplane. Nobody is asking even for ID. Just have a ticket with you, right? There's no ID, no need for ID. You walk all the way. If you have a family with you, they can walk all the way to the airplane door. After Islam came and Muslims come around, things change. Now we have to spend billions of dollars just because of Muslims. All the airplane security in the world, they are exist for one risk, it is Muslims. This is why I believe that Muslims, they should not really, like maybe it sounds like somebody will say to me, maybe this is racist, but no, it's not. Those people, they are very dangerous. They should take their own airplane. Muslims, they should take their own airplane together. They want to fly, they fly alone. Get them their own airplane. So if they bomb the airplane, they bomb themselves. All right? Many terrorists are actually emotional. Really, your prophet was emotional. What about your prophet, the terrorist? Like you forgot that your prophet is the real terrorist? Those are victims. Those are just doing what Muhammad did. Can you tell me what the reason Muhammad was doing terrorism? What was the reason? Really? Well, do you want to show you the Quran? The Quran says that install terror in their heart, cut their neck and their fingertips. Is that the sharing you are talking about? Is that the sharing? Chapter 8, verse number 12. سألقي في قلوب الذين كفروا الرعب فأضربوا فوق الأعناق وأضربوا منهم كل بنان. I'm going to install terror in the heart of the disbelievers. That's Allah speaking. So cut their necks and cut their fingertips. What kind of religion this religion is? Terror is Muhammad, he said, I was victorious by terror. He was not victorious really by war as much by terror. People get scared, they give up, and they give him their town. Muhammad is the biggest terrorist. Muslims are the victims. And then you will see a Muslim trying to fool you and lying to you and say, you know what, the Prophet was a good guy, and those Muslims don't present Islam, when the fact this is very Islamic. Actually, I challenge anyone to show me one thing ISIS did, Muhammad did not do. from burning people to killing to beheading to raping to capturing to kidnapping, whatever you name it. Any Muslim? Any Muslim? Any Abdul? Don't change the topic. We're not talking about Aisha now. And Aisha at that time it was different. Why it was different? Why it was different? Can you tell me? Like what happened? And Muhammad had many women. What he want from a child? Oh, so it was acceptable at that time. By who? By God or by people? The Prophet he followed what is accepted by people or what accepted by God? Are you saying it's not lawful right now to marry 6 years old in Islam? Are you saying that? It has to be an orphan? Why? Well, Aisha, she was an orphan? Orphan. If someone is an orphan, you have sex with him? If we have a girl, she's an orphan. In order to do something good for her, you have to have sex with her? What do you mean, why not? Send her to school, give her university, give her a scholarship, take care of her, adopt her. Don't sleep with her. Those are orphans, they need help, not sex. And you know what? Was Aisha an orphan? Was Aisha an orphan? Where do you get this from that it have to be an orphan? Where do you get this from? Was Aisha an orphan? Where? No, I'm asking you, was Aisha an orphan? Answer. Was Aisha an orphan? You don't want to answer, right? So you're lying. This has nothing to do with the orphan. Because Aisha is not an orphan. And you Muslims follow Sunnah. And Sunnah is to marry children the same as your Prophet did. Whatever your Prophet did, you follow. So when you say it's acceptable then, it's not acceptable now, this is a lie. Until now, in all Islamic countries, they practice marriage to children. Oh, why? Guys, Abu Bakr, he cannot take care of his child. Oh, why? Why is that? What happened? It sounds like Abu Bakr was the orphan, not Aisha. What happened? Guys, isn't it the Muslim they say to us that the Prophet, he borrowed money from the Jews? Is it correct? Not Abu Bakr? Your Prophet, he cannot afford even to buy an underwear, supposedly. He is borrowing from the Jews. Not only borrowing, he gave them his weapon so they can give him money. So why he want to marry more and more? You keep changing topic, Abdul. Yes, he did the same. Your prophet, he burned people alive. Your prophet behead. Your prophet cut hands. Your prophet crucified. Your prophet put nails in the eyes of people. What else? Put your hand up in the front of the room. If I don't show up the proof, I'm going to close my room. I will never open again. Do you dare? Put your hand up. I'm waiting. All what you need to do, you come to the mic and you say, I challenge you to show me the proof. Or you will not do, you will not do that because you're ashamed. Any Muslim here is a brave? What is that punishment according to the Quran for mischievement in the earth, Mr. Muslim? Shaitan is a Muslim. What is the punishment for mischievement according to Islam? Hello? Mischievement, which means anything. Anything. If you speak against the Prophet, is mischievement. Like now me, I'm doing mischievement. I'm exposing Muhammad. But what is the punishment according to Islam? Not only death, no, there's something else. What is the punishment, Mr. Muslim? Can you answer? Is it true that you crucify them and you cut their hand and their feet from the opposite direction? Is that correct? Which means you cut the right hand first, and then the right leg, the right foot, and then the left foot, and then the right, the right hand. Is that correct? Is that correct or no? What do you mean I'm making up story? This is Quran, ya Abdul. Potato. Somebody post for him chapter 5 verse 33. Let us see who's making up stories. I'm making up stories. I'm making up stories. Here we go. Do you see it? Who's making up stories? Who's making up stories? Why you want to cut their hands and their feet from the opposite direction, crucify them, put nails in their eyes? You will jump from the window if I do it? What do you mean I do it? I just reposted the verse for you in front of your eyes. Don't you see it? Are you blind? Ah, he's a Muslim, he's blind. It's in front of you, Abdul. Here we go. Cutting hands, crucifixion, opposite direction, feet, hands. I don't care. God cannot say that? What do you mean God cannot say that? Isn't it this is your holy book? Is that your holy book or this is the yellow pages? Distorted? Well, your brain is distorted. You are the one who said to me, show me. So you're asking me to show you from where then? If you don't believe in the Quran, you are asking me to show you from where, Abdul? Playboy magazine? What do you ask me to show you if you don't believe in the Quran anyway? Like where do you expect me to show you? Yeah, did he say show me? Did he say show me? So show you from where? From where you want to show you? I'm asking you. Any Abdul here? Any Abdul in the room? Any smart Muslim? Actually, this is new. The Christians, the Muslims always they say it's the Jews. The Jews did. The Jews did. Do you want me to show you in the video ISIS doing crucifixion? You can search for it right now on YouTube. There's tons of videos. Not only ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Jaysh al-Fatah, Jaysh al-Islam, etc. You are the one who said, I said that ISIS and Muhammad is the same. You said, prove it. You are the one who said that. And you are the one who said, show me. You forgot? Unbelievable. But I'm trying to prove that your prophet is ISIS. Your prophet himself is ISIS. Cutting hands, cutting feet, cutting tongues, putting ears. Actually, this one is not good actually, because if you go to the story behind this verse, you will see your prophet. He put nails in the fire, and after he heated up the nails, he put them in the eyes of those poor guys alive. What do you mean to fight bad people? Okay, you know what? You know, this is not about a fight. They are in your hand now. They are captured. This is torture. Correct, guys? Let us say the punishment is death. Okay, kill them. But this is not death. This is a man, he enjoyed torturing people. This is not death. Execute them. Why you want to cut their hands? And why you want to cut them in opposite direction and wait for them bleeding? Why you want to crucify them? And hold on, isn't it the crucifixion is a Roman punishment? Your God Allah is copying from the Roman? Is your God Allah a Roman guy? Like your God could not come with the punishment better than the Roman punishment? Obviously, your God is you know, like learning from the Roman. Is he a Roman citizen? Any brave Muslim here? No, it's not Muhammad. Muhammad is ISIS, not ISIS Muhammad. ISIS is not Muhammad, but Muhammad is ISIS. Because ISIS is the one that's following Muhammad. He is the original, right? He's born before them. And again, I challenge any Muslim to show me one thing ISIS did, Muhammad did not do. What is the reason? Okay, what is the reason? When Muhammad, he kidnapped Bani al-Mustaliq, and he took their women and he raped their women. What is the reason? Nothing. They were not fighting him. I can show you the hadith right now. They were busy with their cattle. They never fought Muhammad. Your prophet, he sent 3 letters to 3 nations saying, convert to Islam or else. Can you show me the first time the Roman, they attacked your prophet? Can you show me when the first time the Roman, they attacked your prophet? Did they try to attack Mecca? The Christians, actually, they are the one who give asylum to the prophet. You see, this is why you should not give asylum. This is exactly what the Jews did, the stupid Jews. They gave Muhammad asylum in the city of Mecca, in the city of Medina. He ran away from Mecca. He went to Medina. Medina is a Jewish city. Medina is a Jewish city. The stupid Jews, they allowed Muhammad to live between them. They opened their doors for them. They opened their gates for them. And look what the filthy Muhammad did. This is why giving asylum for those Muslims is the same exactly opening the doors for Muhammad. They will do the same. You feed them today, they bite you tomorrow. All those who they commit the crimes yesterday, they are asylum. Even if they have citizenship, some of them, because one day they used to be asylum, and the stupid European, they keep giving them asylum. You know, we are telling people, you know, how stupid this behave for years and years, but nobody listen. They have to learn in the hard way. At the end of the day, I said, as a Muslim, you forgot Mr. Jesus. He called himself Jesus. Huh? Should I bounce you for the name? Should I bounce you? Are you insulting my Jesus? Why is Jesus a child molester? Why Jesus a Muslim? He's a child molester, like your prophet? Huh? Is Jesus a criminal? Did Jesus cut the hands of people and the feet? If Jesus is a Muslim, he should do what Muhammad did, correct people? How we can compare between the faith of your prophet and even the shoes of Jesus? Any brave Muslim here? By the way, I moved the room to the social issue and we are now under government. If there's any Muslim, any smart Muslim here? Like, find me smart Muslim. They want to kill us, they want to shoot us. Why? Because we don't accept Islam. That is the crime. The Quran says, fight those who don't believe in Allah. You see, many people, they try to say to you, it's about politics, it's about etc. It's a lie. The Quran says clearly, fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last day. And what is forbidden by the Prophet from the people of the book? Fight to kill, not fight, just fight by hands. Any brave Muslim, he's proud about his religion? And you see, the verse you post for us, Muslim, is a filthy verse. Your prophet saying, if you fear not, etc., go and marry the orphan. The orphan are children's. Correct, guys? It's a crime. You are abusing and using the needs of those orphans because they are orphan. I'm going to go and take them from the orphanage and I'm going to force them into sex. In return, I will give them some food. Yes. Who is the orphan, guys? Orphan is a child. An adult man or women are not orphan. You see how stupid you are? If you are an adult and your parents are dead, you are not orphan, you idiot. The orphan is a kid. Do you agree, people in the room? Do you agree that we call orphan only for children's? So what you are telling me, because they are orphan, we force them into sexual relationship because they need our money, they need food. I bring little child, I say to her, okay, you are orphan, you have no choice, open your legs for me. This is what you are saying to me. This is how filthy your religion is. And instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to take care of you, I will send you to school, I will pay for your tuition, don't worry, etc. You are an orphan. I will be like your dad. No, I'm going to have sex with you. If you want me to spend 1 penny on you. This is how filthy it is. You are scared to leave this religion. Why you are scared? Islam is peace. What are you talking about? Okay, I will help you. I have a solution for you. Became an orphan. I will find you a Muslim to marry you. Come on, I can find you a Muslim right now. Someone who is like 60, 70 years old, and you are 5 years old orphan. Don't worry about it. We will get you someone. Any Abdul? Any brave Muslim here? Or you are only brave in shooting people in the restaurant? Is that the bravery? People who have no guns? Huh? Attacking people who they have no guns, they are coming for a party. People going with their kids to the restaurant. Is that the courage? Bully Muslims like what? How we do that? How we bully Muslims? How we bully Muslims? You Muslims are the bully. We do not need to bully you. You stupid idiot, you believe that by dying for the sake of this God, he will give you a lot of virgins. This is how stupid your religion is. The only religion who believe that God will make your penis endless is Islam. Do we need to bully you? Your God, he bully you already. How stupid you are to believe that God will give you a lot of versions and will make your penis, excuse my language, always hard. And it's endless. How bully that is. How stupid you are to believe in it. Yeah, he's a Muslim gay like Muhammad. Muhammad used, Muhammad was a gay. He colored his hair blondie. He want to be blondie. The blondie Muhammad. The terrorist blondie Muhammad. Where are you living? Where are you living? You are offended? If you tell us that you are an orphan, we will marry you. Sorry, you did not say that. If you know you are an orphan, are you an orphan? Let us fix it. Just say you're an orphan, man. We can fix it. Any brave Muslim here? Yeah, 129 people are dead and a few hundreds are injured, and people maybe they will never like survive it. You never know. And the Muslim is worried about being offended. A Muslim, he's offended. Anything is offending the Muslim. And the stupid European, they keep taking care of the Muslims, like they stop having pork festival. What? Why you want to stop pork festival? Because it's offending for the Muslims. Isn't it this is your country? You don't like it, let them go home. Just wait, Muslims. What is coming is really big. The whole world is going to is soon is going to be filled up with you. I am sure those filthy, they are going to use a dirty bomb very soon. Just wait. And then you will see what will happen. Keep going with your crimes and your filthy religion. You think those American and those French and those they are not capable of destroying you. You are lucky that they are kind. Seriously. If I am the president of France, I will wipe all of ISIS in 2 seconds. I will practice some of my nukes with no hesitation, just to show the whole world, if you attack my country, what will happen to you. But the stupid leader of France, he is not capable, he is not brave enough to do it. I will nuke you with no mercy. The one who attacked my people in restaurants, the one who want to kill and slaughter, they were slaughtering them one by one like chickens. You see how filthy they are? They are not shooting them. They are slaughtering them by knives. This is how filthy, disgusting this religion is. And yet the filthy Obama and the filthy Clinton and the filthy McCain, they want to say to us, Islam is a great religion. Actually, they are killing you because of those filthy leaders. They are the one who's encouraging them. They visit their mosque. They hire Muslims in the White House. They make Ramadan as a day in the White House. They give them holiday, right? The more they kill of us, the more we give them. Time will come and we will have a real leader in our country, and you will see what he will do. So I believe he's going to come. You are lucky it's not me. Because if it's me, seriously, you Muslims will be in trouble. The first thing I will do, I will make a law. Anyone who say he hate America, I will strip him from his citizenship in a second. Anyone. It doesn't matter what religion is. Here's American, blue eyes, black, white, yellow, Arab. I don't care. Anyone he say he hate America, I will take his passport from him. I will put my foot in his ass, and I will send him free shipping and hand him to Afghanistan. Anyone coming from different country try to bomb this country, I'm going to go after. Everybody belong to him in his country. We should capture all their families, not only them. Because what they kill a families. They did not kill a person. Those people should learn that if you come after one of us, you will pay the price that all your family will go. This way they will think 100 times before they do their crimes. When you go in a restaurant and you shoot everybody, you are shooting a family. So why we will not shoot your family? This is justice. If you don't care for the families of others, why we will care for your family? If you don't want people to kill you, don't kill. If you want to live in peace, live in peace. No problem. Let their family go with them to hell then. They don't care, no problem. The important is that those people, tolerance doesn't work with them. The more you are, this is why when George Bush was in there, you don't see what's happening now. Since 9/11, the terrorists, they are very nice. George Bush is gone, the world go mad. Why? Because they saw that we have soft leaders. We have a potato tomato leaders. We don't have real ones. They are bragging about how peaceful we will be. We will never go in war. We will never attack anyone. So come and attack us. Even Obama, he said, we will never use our nukes and we will never use our heavy weapon in any war. So why you have them then? What kind of a president he say we will never use those weapons? You are telling your enemy, okay, you can bomb us, kill us, don't worry about it. The first visit he did after he became a president, it was to Egypt, and he started praising the Quran. And after all the praise he did to the Quran, what happened? Did the Muslims love us more? Did the Muslims become nicer to us? Stupid Obama, stupid leaders of this country, stupid Congress, stupid American. I don't know what to say. Who is the one who's voting for those people to be there anyway? He's a Muslim anyway, but still those American, they are very naive. He said in TV, he said, my Muslim faith. Since he came, Muslims, they flourish. They know there's nobody will stop them. Nobody will bomb them. And I guarantee you, the day Obama will leave, you will see how Muslims they start behaving again. They have 8 years of honeymoon. 8 years of honeymoon. They are very relaxed. They know nobody will attack them. They have a Muslim in the White House. Do we have any Muslim here? Any proud Muslim? Muslims can go to the restaurant right now, or we will find one of you is shooting, saying Allahu Akbar. Because let me tell you something, in America, people carry guns. You see, if in France they have the same as America, This will never happen. Because the second the terrorist will get in, he will get shot in the head. This is why I support carrying guns. Because the terrorists, they can get guns. In some European countries, actually in France, you remember guys in France when they attacked the newspaper? The police had no guns, so why you came? Imagine. They called them, they're shooting. The police came with the bicycle, they have no guns. Like what kind of a stupid system that system is? If a policeman don't carry gun, who is going to carry it? They throw their bike and they run, try to run for their life. So why you are calling the cops for them? What kind of cops this cops is? But be careful, Muslims. In America, you cannot do that. No, no, you cannot. And in America, what I'm afraid is going to happen one day, that people they might feed up with those Muslims and they might take things into their hands. Because of the Muslims, one day they use like a dirty bomb. Who can control the crowd? Who can control those Americans who own thousands and thousands of guns machines? Who can protect you? No police can protect you. No army can protect you. Any Abdul? Any beautiful Abdul here? Or any handsome Muslima? Islam is peace. Come on. Obama, he said that. Don't say that. Obama, he said Islam is peace. Hillary Clinton said Islam is a great religion. John McCain, he said Allah Akbar mean God is great. The Sheikh John McCain, all those puppets, they work for the Prince of Qatar and the King of Saudi Arabia, and they are fighting over who want to make Muslims happy. I wish I know the address of those who they are going, the candidate for presidency, so I can send them my book for free. Even though they have a lot of money, they don't need my free book. But maybe they will get educated before they go there. Ted Cruz, I don't know how good this Ted Cruz is. I'm worried that all of them are the same. They say things before they are there, and when they are there, they are different. Well, in Sweden, Steve, you believe it or not, a guy who raped a teenage, the Swedish immigration, they gave him his paper and his residency. You believe it? After his rape, the immigration, they give him the right to stay in the country. This is after the rape crime. I'm telling you, those Europeans, they are destroying their own, you know. But I believe strongly too, Europe is changing too, because a lot of people, they are really getting to wake up before it's too late, because soon it's going to be really too late. Yeah, but Sweden is 9 million population, right? 9 or 12. So the Muslim, they can overcome the country very easy. Just get, if the Muslim, they can get rich to 300,000, they can double themselves in a few years, and those, Swedish people don't have kids. They can overcome the country very easy. Nick, you're mine.
I also want to speak tonight directly to Muslims throughout the world. We respect your faith. It's practiced freely by many millions of Americans and by millions more in countries that America counts as friends. Its teachings are good and peaceful, and those who commit evil in the name of Allah blaspheme the name of Allah. The terrorists are traitors to their own faith, trying in effect to hijack Islam itself. The enemy of America is not our many Muslim friends. It is not our many Arab friends. Our enemy is a radical network of terrorists and every government that supports them. According to Islamic teaching, this month commemorates the revelation of God's word to the Prophet Muhammad in the form of the Quran. For more than 1 billion Muslims, Ramadan is a time of heartfelt prayer and togetherness. It is a time of fasting and personal sacrifice. It's a time to give thanks for God's blessings through works of charity. One Muslim leader said it's a national and Islamic obligation to assist one's neighbors when they are in need. The American people saw that spirit as we've recovered from Hurricanes Katrina and Rita. The world sees that spirit, that compassion of Islam, through the countless acts of kindness following the recent earthquake in South Asia. America is fortunate to count such good-hearted men and women among our fellow citizens. We have great respect for the commitment that all Muslims make to faith, family, and education. And Americans of many backgrounds seek to learn more about the rich tradition of Islam. To promote greater understanding between our cultures, I've encouraged American families to travel abroad, to visit with Muslim families. And I've encouraged American families to host exchange students from the Muslim world. I've asked young Americans to study the language and customs of the broader Middle East. And for the first time in our nation's history, we've added a Quran to the White House library. Customs of the broader Middle East. And for the first time in our nation's history, we've added a Quran to the White House library. All of us gathered tonight share a conviction that America must remain a welcoming and tolerant land in which our people are free to practice any faith they choose. We reject every form of ethnic and religious discrimination. As I said in my second inaugural address, we cannot carry the message of freedom and the baggage of bigotry at the same time. We also share a common hope for the future, that our children and grandchildren will grow up in a safer and more peaceful world. Delivering on that promise to future generations requires action from our generation. We must stand confidently in the cause of freedom, including the freedom of people everywhere to practice their faith in peace. We must also firmly oppose all who commit evil in God's name. I'm grateful to the Muslim nations that have joined our coalition on the war on terror, including many nations that have been victims of terror themselves. As we work together to defeat the terrorists, we must be very clear about the enemies we face. The killers who take
All right, Nick, sorry. Enough of lies, right? How many lies? How many lies we heard in this recording? How many lies? So, because they attack us in 9/11, we will put your Quran in our library. Listen carefully, Muslims. If you do more attack, we will make it our constitution. This is the first step. The first attack you do, and the first time ever in the history, we put your Quran in our library. And we come to your mosque to visit you and to praise Allah and to praise Islam. Islam is a great religion. Is, you know, the start is, you know, like they are telling them very stupid move. They are telling those Muslims, the more you attack us, the more we give you. Right? You accept Muslims here. Who are you? Who are you, Mr. Nick? Who are you? Who are you? What do you mean you accept Muslim here? Where? 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 Are you an American? Okay, let me ask you a question. A Muslim, he believes that no president should be his president unless he is a Muslim. Do you support that? Do you support that? Yeah, the greatest nation of earth is the one who believes everybody is equal, right? Muslims don't believe in that. Muslims, they are racist who believe that they are the best and everyone else should be subdued. This is false. You just said, I will put your Quran in the library. We praise Allah, and Allah is a great God, and Islam is a wonderful religion. You are praising the religion. You are not praising an ethnic group. This is not an ethnic group. No problem. You can accept. And I know there's a church. It's called Church of Satan, right? This is your business. But we don't accept people who preach hate and killing. That's a different story. You can have whatever religion you want. You want to worship iPad, this is your business. But we will never allow in America people teach that killing someone who don't believe in my faith is okay. And this is Islam. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. And Muslims sooner or later they are going to be deported when everybody understands how filthy this religion is. Because actually, when a Muslim he take an oath saying, I obey the law and the constitution of USA, he's lying. Because he don't obey it. He's a Muslim. A Muslim, he have no allegiance to anyone except to Islam. I thought you said you know you accept everybody. Now you don't like me and you hate me. This is why FBI, they are watching Muslims. They are not watching Christians. They are not watching the Jews. They are not watching the Hindus. You know, they are watching Muslims. They are watching mosque, not a Hindu temple. You see, there's a Hindus. We don't have a problem with them. They don't kill. They don't want to slaughter people and kill them. Right? I have a Muslim accent. The Muslims have an accent. You see how stupid you are? What is your religion, Nick? What is your religion? ISIS is Islam. Do you hate ISIS? Do you hate ISIS? This means you hate Muslims. Because everyone in ISIS is Muslims. Is that correct, guys? Everyone in ISIS, with no exception, is a very Muslim. How I know I'm not ISIS? Okay. Well, this is... I will give you time to use your intelligence to find out. The mistakes of those leaders, that each time they attack us, we praised their God and their religion more, and that made them believe that's okay, you know what, it's working. Let us do more. Let us do more and more. Right? Somebody post for us chapter 5 verse 51. Nick, he said, in America we accept everyone. Okay, we accept everyone, that's true. But those who accept everyone too, which means we accept you, you accept us. Somebody post for him chapter 5, 51. It says, take not Christians and Jews. So what they are enemies. And you cannot take their leaders as your protectors, which means George Bush is not a leader for them. So what they are doing in USA? Who is the leader of USA for them? They don't have a leader. They don't believe in a non-Muslim president. They don't believe anyway in the president. So take not Christians and Jews, but let me tell you something. Muslims, they can take you as a friend. How? As long they are doing a lie. Taqiyya. You know, they practice the taqiyya. Let me show you this. If you go to chapter 3 verse 28, it says the following. It says the same as chapter 5:51. You cannot take Christians and Jews as a friends. However, this one saying that if you have to, all right, like if you have to say to them that you are a friend, it's okay as long you are lying to them. You can speak to them in a friendly way as long your heart is just like this. As long your heart is just like this. Here we go. This is the link. This is the official Islamic website, government website of the King of Jordan. This is our friend, by the way. The King of Jordan, huh? He is from the family of Muhammad. Read it. The website is owned by the King of Jordan. This is not my site. You can go down and you will see the phone number and you can contact them. The Royal of Ahlul Bayt, which means the Royal of the family of the Prophet. Institute of Islamic Thought, Amman, Jordan. What it says there? What it says there? You cannot take them as a friends unless, it's like guard yourself against them. Save yourself from them. Talking as it were security, save yourself from them by speaking in a way toward them while your heart is like this. Do you see it, guys? We in America, we accept everybody. We accept everybody in America. So you will see a Muslim making a speech about, we are American, we love America. Those are ISIS, they don't present Islam, brother. Let me get some water. Did you open the link, guys? Did you open the link I gave you? Does it say that, or I'm making things up? Speaking to them in a friendly way, but your heart is like this. Not my words, not my teaching, not my book. But someone like Nikki want to convince us that in America we accept everybody, even those who hate us and want to kill us. If this is true, it means you are stupid. Unless you are a Muslim. Nikki, playing that you are an American. And then you come to me, you say you have a Muslim accent. You see how stupid you are? Since when the Muslims, they have an accent? My bed call me. You have a bed in Germany, they call you? Amazing. German beds, they call. We don't have this in America. I wish I can get a bed like that. It's a smart bed. What the app you use for your bed? 6 hours. Yeah, but she said her bed called her. I don't know how this happened. Yeah, yeah, I will visit you. Just wait. I'm just waiting for the Muslims. The coming crimes. What's going to happen? They will take me for investigation. I'm sure soon the FBI and the CIA, they will call me for my experience. Seriously, I have the skills. They did before, not something, nothing new. Anyway, good night, dear. Good night. Take care. And just if you can give me the name of your bed, so maybe I can get a bed like that. Can call me to sleep. Do we have any Abdul? Any Muslim here? So those Abduls, they want to convince us that Islam and Muslims are not people of hate, and those people who they are doing their crimes are not really true Muslims. And then we need to ask ourselves, who is really the true Muslim? If those who follow the steps of the Prophet, they are not true Muslims.